Real talk, the metaphor messiah, man. I got this one. Let's go. You ever seen the morning star? Mr. Metaphor Messiah, back to show you who we are. I represent a legacy, a pothead like the 70s, a different kind of mind. They say we only speak in melodies. Legend in the game, I think I found a solution. Got a crazy kind of flow, I need a verbal institution. Monster on the mic, I feel like hip-hop then adopted me. You pussy niggas shook, you let them turn this to a mockery. I give a fuck about their recognition. I'm trying to spit the fucking truth, somebody get the message. These politics, they overstate the obvious. They shooting like Stoyakovich, it's war on every continent. Deeper than you know, I'm what you hate if you the government. Young black with heart, I put a hex on the establishment. Niggas playing patty cake and I was trying to regulate. A lot of them I emulate, but none of them I demonstrate. Hip-hop will never need a eulogy. They give us 10%, they trying to take away gratuity. Work for what you want, I learned that shit from fucking Aubrey. And she ain't never lied, I told her this was nothing new to me. This must be everything I'm dreaming. I wake up, my superstition say the government been scheming. Here we go, I roll up, they say the city lights is killing me. My girl,
you always know when a co-host is late when I do an extra long intro. It's always very apparent when one of the key people are late. But nevertheless, regardless of lateness, tardy, the party, Marty, or anything else, we are live on a motherfucking Thursday. Allegedly a Thursday Van DeOrio, but we'll see if that is to be seen. But who is here? Who is ready to party hardy, Marty? Who's ready to rock and roll all night and partay every day? Like always, it's MattPitt in the house. What's up, Matty, baby?
What's up? I'm here to rock and roll all night and partly every day.
Ah, okay. That'll work. That'll work. Bobby, a day early because we're not going to be doing a show tomorrow because of St. Patrick's Day, and I'm doing a Whammons podcast, I believe. So we're doubling up. Double your pleasure, double your fun. It's Bowblax and DeOrio, so everybody come. How you doing, Bobby?
I'm doing great. Thank you for inviting me, especially since we can't do it tomorrow. So now I still get a Dave. I still got my Dave fix, man.
But I think we're going to be able to probably do something on the weekend. So maybe we'll do like a big catch-all, bring all the co-hosts, whoever's available, whoever wants to be around, whoever wants to come do this gigantic orgy. They can. Be fun times.
Yeah.
Mr. PeePaw, how are you doing today? And feel free to take your time answering.
Well, I'll tell you. I don't even like doing Discord calls for this.
Did you try to get him on Skype? You should have been like, hey, you guys ever use Skype?
Bro, you know Tommy had to use Skype for Drunken Peasants?
Did he really?
Seriously?
Yeah, he and it started fucking up, so he had to switch to Discord.
I'm surprised they weren't using fucking Google Hangouts.
Google Hangouts is not bad.
Fuck you. Google Hangouts. Maybe it got better. I don't know. But it's back in the day, that was the devil. Yeah. That was what you didn't do. That's what the noobs did.
Yeah, I don't think they have Hangouts anymore. I think it's called Google Meet or Chat or something like that.
It's really neat. It's so cute. It's so cute. And it's really neat. Shut up, Google. By the way, hello, chat. I see a whole mess of you motherfuckers. How you doing? By the way, no, anyone thinking there was an issue with the stream, it actually wasn't you. There was a catastrophic failure for about 7 seconds, and then it all went away. Don't know why. We're doing okay now. AugieDave, Ganji, Empress K, Toxic Dome. Hey, he rocks those microphones. At 30, he's always wondering if you're doing okay, and I am. Seraphita Rose, Picklington, and all kinds of fucking gorgeouses. They're waiting for DeOrio, and he has finally arrived. What's up there, Nikki, baby?
My bad. I was in the bathroom.
It's okay. Were you taking a poop?
Yeah, my stomach's been fucked all day.
Oh, really? Did you have too much dairy? Do you eat a lot of dairy?
I literally barely ate anything yesterday. So I don't even know what. I was in the city. Dude, I was in the city for a work thing. And motherfucker, they're like, oh, yeah, we got the lunches, bro. You know what they had? Just like chicken Caesar salad wraps, bro. I took a water bottle and I was like, I'll figure this out when I get home. And then I passed out.
Oh, So the first thing I'd like to do to start the stream with a new exercise, team building, if you will.
Not an
Yeah.
exercise.
Hey, we need a good team building exercise. Not that type of exercise. Don't worry. Mental exercises. So, because I'm tired of this goddamn chat and their fucking bullshit ways of not hitting that like button. So, I think it'd be a fun way to get them motivated to each one of you, tell them in different ways how to fucking hit the like button. So, Nick, in a nice way, tell them to hit the like button, please.
Hey, chat. If you don't hit the like button right now, I'm going to blow up your mom.
Well, that wasn't nice, but it was an attempt. You sounded nice. You had a very nice tone while you threatened them.
No,
No,
blowing
it's
up in your mom, that could be like a positive.
now some of them might take you up on that, Nick. Now, what if you got to start piping all their moms because of that? That might be legally binding in some states. Now you're gonna have to start mom piping. Good job, Nick. MattPitt, I would like you to please. This is perfect for you because you've been doing a lot of research in this lately. Tell them to hit the like button in an anime style, MattPitt.
Fuck, dude.
You
What
got
the
fucked,
fuck?
bro.
What the fuck
All
is
I
that?
had to do was try to be.
I had a great fucking bit, and Dave just ruined
Wait,
it.
what style should I put it in for you, Matt? Tell me the style.
I was just gonna say, like is a very interesting word that rhymes with a very interesting slur that Dave will say if you hit that like button.
No, I will not. No, Bowblax, no, I need you to save it. So I saved the best one for you. I need you to tell them to hit the like button angrily.
Press like, motherfuckers!
Yes! That's why you got a Bowblax on standby at all time. There you go.
Can I give Riveter one?
Oh, yeah, Riveter. Yeah, you can give Riveter.
All right,
Yeah.
Riveter, you got to tell them to like the stream, but here's the catch, okay? You're a pirate, but in the 21st century.
I love it.
Okay.
Okay.
And you're trying to like you're talking to a lawyer about getting your boat out of like it's been taken
impounded.
now.
Yeah. It's
impounded,
at a
yeah.
harbor. Yes, I like this.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of R in harbor, so don't feel bad about leaning heavily on that, Riveter. Go.
Man at a time, you know.
Man out of time.
I don't. Fuck. How do
I need to hear the
Arr.
urgency in your voice, Riveter.
Come on, Rivy. Your boat, you're not going to be able to get back out into the fucking sea, and you know the ocean is your lady. You have to convince this fucking big city
Here we go.
swindling lawyer to get your boat out of Dock Harbor jail. Come on, Rivy.
Amy, mateys, I don't care what Amber Heard said. Get my dinghy out of the Hooskow.
Arr.
Arr.
Well done. Hey, you know what? A lot of people would have gave up on that. You know, 6 months ago, PeePaw would have said no.
You
But
see those numbers? That is my like button now.
I am the like button captain now. Thank you guys for leaning into that stupid ass segment. I appreciate you. So we don't have a lot today because the story is very simple. There was a stream that Destiny was conducting, and I think a lot of people, at least in our community, would agree that almost needlessly somebody calls in and starts recounting the entire fucking tale of
This is the second time.
Really?
This is
like
the second-
why?
I tried to get the original clip to get for you, but I think Destiny's VOD channel got struck or something. Whenever that happens, they private everything. The December VOD's not there.
It's like someone's got like Destiny. We need your opinion, please. Like no.
Yeah, didn't Stardust.
You
try to
remember the
explain?
Stardust one?
Yeah,
Where the whole
yeah.
stream was quiet, and then she was like,
yeah.
Yeah,
He
but
was
that
like,
was like
"So,
just Salvo. That was
do you
pre
know the
Edwin.
Salvo pancakes drama? And he's like, no, who is that? She's like, he like pisses on people.
Oh my God, really? Oh Jesus.
And he was
Christ.
just like playing a video game, and she's like, yeah. So there's all these girls that came out, and like everyone's just like,
So she just told
just
it as tardedly as possible.
Yeah, you know the picture where it looks like the guy who looks like Jake Paul is talking to the girl, and the girl's just not into it at all whatsoever.
Yeah.
That was the entire stream. Well, she was like, "Hey, so you hear the Salvo pancakes drama?"
Oh
It was
my
so
God.
funny. Dude.
Like, here's the thing that maybe not everybody gets. Nobody fucking cares. Nobody
At all.
cares. There's not much of a fucking story. Nobody cares, and it's months ago. Nobody cares. So
Nobody cares.
that
at all.
aspect of the story, we don't really care too much about. However, as watching through this thing, well, Nick, you may have
I
caught a
got some
stray or two.
context. Yeah, I got some context for you. Obviously,
You and Augie, man.
we can't have a segment that I co-produce here without a an honest segment of
proper
rape review, guys. Today we're going to be talking about more rape. I mean, I know. We haven't gotten over our last bout of it. But today is more rape review. So
only here on DeadonDave. Jesus.
So what we have in front of us here, I went to the trouble of giving you some stuff on screen to work with too. So when it gets to Destiny,
everybody angry.
It wasn't that much. It was like I spent like 20 minutes on this. All right. I mean, more time cutting it than I did putting any nice stuff in it. But basically, what happened is Destiny did a conversation because honestly, if you ask Destiny for like an interview or something, he's one of probably the easiest people to get on for stuff like that. I think Gamer from Mars filmed something with him yesterday. I filmed something with him earlier last year. And this girl had a conversation with him, like a sit-down conversation. And one of the topics they talked about was like rape. And like different aspects of it, how to protect against being in situations where rape takes place, discussing it from like a more outward perspective. Anyways, One second,
Nick. Hey, real quick. I'm sorry about the little issue with the stream in chat. I don't know if it's just the weather outside that's giving the fucking internet a little bit of problem, but I'm working on it. Sorry about it. Everything should be still caught in playback. Nick, please continue. I apologize.
Hell yeah. If you're getting a lot of buffering, you might want to just move back like 30 seconds and let it play from there.
You should be
a little behind, and then it'll probably buffer better for you. And if you obviously stop, you should refresh because
refresh always does. Yes, sir.
So, what you're going to see here is the girl who did this interview with Destiny. Typically, I don't know how much content she really makes. She looked to try to make like the edgiest meme possible out of this whole situation, and post it to TikTok, not realizing, oh wait, if I do that, I kind of make him sound like a rapist. So she cut, like this is very clearly cut. You'll see it in a second. Like there's just jitters, his head moves. It's just cut in a way that makes Destiny sound as bad as humanly possible. And I don't think there were any hard feelings. They talked about it today. This actually was just taken down in the last couple hours. But yeah, we're going to play it just for context to see what he said, and then a bit of the beginning of the conversation. And I cut out like a majority of the rape discussion.
Yeah, because why? Yeah.
Well, no, because it's one of those topics that like, once Destiny explains you what he actually says, you just go, oh, okay, I kind of agree with that, actually.
Also, I think this girl is a girl on the No Jumper podcast with Destiny and Adam 22. She like, I think it's the same girl.
Wait, the girl in the video or the girl that's going to come on the stream? Because there's
the girl in the video that we're looking at right now.
Yeah.
She's like, she's like really quiet on the podcast. So I was really confused how she was. So
I don't think she was malicious. I think she was trying to make a viral TikTok and didn't realize that it would have an effect on other people.
They never do, Nick. Nobody does anymore. No one thinks their TikToks will affect anything. Next thing you know, you're getting kicked out of a gym.
Yeah. All right. So let's take a look at this this clip.
I don't think anybody wants to be a rapist.
What do you think is the leading cause of rape?
Girls not willing to be upfront with what they want at the beginning of an encounter.
Wow. Yeah, so, she did not cut this friendly at all.
So before that, he explains guys who are being way too pushy and girls who are like, and they cut out the guys being too pushy.
Cut the whole context out.
Yeah,
that's so fucked up.
It is kind
so you see on the right, and I'll keep cycling through different points from the girl we're about to see, and then from Mr. Beard, another bread tuber. But like, this is just the top comments on this TikTok. I think Destiny's one of those left-wing white guys who see debating and advocating for leftist ideas as a fun competition that he doesn't actually care about. This man needs to be on a watch list. Destiny losing the argument every time. I think he just confessed something.
Oh my god.
Yeah, let's keep going.
I would say for women, if you don't feel like you can say no in the moment, I would say put off like new sexual experiences until you feel like you can do that.
So yesterday I told you and Charlie that I was in Malibu on a date, and I said, I think you want to stop to try and kiss me, and I don't want to kiss you. And he's like, no, I'm not going to try and kiss you. And then we stopped, and he still tried to kiss me and got physical with me. And your guys' response was, well, now you planted it in his head, and he's going to think he thinks it's a game.
Because of how the culture exists right now, a girl might say, I've had a girl say this to me, where it was like, okay, we can do this, but we're not going to do anything sexual. Like something like that. And it ends up being like the fact that they even brought it up means that it might be something that they want to entertain in the future, but there's kind of like a weird game being played.
You know, I feel bad for him getting cut out of context a little bit, but also, if you walk into these conversations, I only have.
I agree with you, but
You know
I
what
don't
I
think
mean?
we should ever be in a position where any topic is too bad
Agreed.
to discuss.
Agreed.
Because then you get into the criticisms that I get.
But
where
it's also
people are
about
like,
knowing where you're
optics,
walking into and all that as well. You know,
She seems like a very unassuming person on the podcast. Like I said, she's just really quiet.
Just
she doesn't say
so he
anything.
had no reason to think to
Like I don't even think this was malicious now. I legitimately don't think she was being malicious when she did this.
So, but
I
to
don't
cut
think she
it
really
to
thought
cut it
about
that hard.
No,
I
think
know.
she was trying to make it viral, but I don't think she realized like that people would just immediately go, "Oh, this guy's like a crazy fucking rapist." I thought she said like, "This is a really interesting part of the
I
conversation."
mean, if she
Let
listened
me
back
cut
to
the
it after
parts
she
where I, like,
cut it,
owned him.
if she listened
Yeah.
back to it after she cut it, there's no way she can't hear what she did. When you listen to it, it sounds
I don't think
bad.
she comprehended like how bad it actually got. I think she was
Yikers.
like, "Ooh, yay, Destiny's gonna have something to talk about on his podcast tomorrow."
That's
You
a
know what I
tough
mean?
one to hit full negligence on. I
Yeah.
got to be honest. By the way, Roman Polanski donated $3. Jesus fucking
Thank
Christ.
you, Roman Polanski.
Jesus fucking Christ. What is this goddamn show anymore? Fucking shit. I don't know why that one got me. We've had way worse, but the Roman Polanski one just kind of made me chuckle a little bit.
I think she's just a normie. That's my thing. Is I think she's just a normie.
Well,
I think
that
she
you know
has,
what,
like,
that
very-
can be fair then. You know, if it's that normie of a situation, it's a normie situation.
like a little bitsy normie thing. Yeah.
Fair enough.
Also,
So
if there's
I got-
one guy that can take this, it's Destiny, right?
True,
Like,
true.
Yeah.
Because he'll
Once a
take
week
the
he gets
time and
called a
explain.
rapist.
Yeah.
Right, and he'll take the time to painstakingly tell you. He'll tell you everything he meant and everything in between. Don't worry, you're gonna hear it in a very monotone voice, but you're gonna fucking hear it.
So I have two questions. One, is there a time constraint on how long a TikTok video can be?
Not
I think
And
it's
what
like
is-
a few put together, like cut in like order.
Well, they're up to 10 minutes
Oh.
now at least.
Okay.
Oh no, then it's not. I'm wrong. Never
Yeah,
mind. This is like a
TikTok's
2 or
up
3
to
minute
10
video.
to 10s now. And I heard they're gonna
that's-
extend it again.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
it's fucking nuts. But hey, I don't care. I like TikTok.
Yeah, I like how TikTok's trying to be YouTube and YouTube's trying to be TikTok.
I do like YouTube
Trying to
Shorts. I am digging the shorts. I got lost in a TikTok-esque Shorts explosion.
Shorts will be
the other day.
great for when TikTok gets banned countrywide or whatever, and then they just took all the good parts of TikTok.
YouTube's like,
and
we're
put them
back,
on YouTube.
boys.
Although I
Yeah.
really do hate calling them shorts. There's something saying shorts all the time. I just don't like saying the word shorts. I don't know why. I just learned this about myself
Yeah.
recently.
So if TikTok gets banned, it would only be in America, right?
Right.
UK just
So,
got,
like-
knocked it out too from
Oh,
the
Or
government.
until we start
So
destroying
something
each
that
other,
was
yeah.
interesting is I've recently had like 2 TikToks blow up, like 500,000 views and then 1 million.
Woo! Look at the humble flex by
And
Bobby.
yeah, so like one of I checked the audience on it, and on one of the TikToks, the 500,000 view one, vast majority of the views came from Canada, which makes sense because I am Canadian.
Yes, you
But
are.
then on the million plus one, a bunch of them came from Australia.
Hey, mate.
So I find it weird that like I guess the demographic, I get at least for those 2 TikToks weren't American, which I would assume that would be the biggest.
Which is weird
demographic.
because when you look on YouTube, they like dominate the metrics.
Yeah, so like
You rarely
when-
will run into a situation where like you have outside of America getting
USA! USA! I'm sorry, I'm just
Hey,
patriotic.
that's how I knew I was botted when my top 3 were like
Oh,
Russia, Ukraine, and all that other stuff. I knew someone was botting my channel because you don't get that many views from Russia and Ukraine. That
Yeah,
looks
so
like over the United States.
the point I was making is that like if TikTok gets banned in America, obviously it's going to be huge for TikTok, but I don't know if TikTok will die off that because a lot of views are still from other countries.
I think if the U.S. bans it as a measure of national security, I think that implies that other people might start doing that too.
Yeah, other countries might do it too, and then also like America is like a big English-speaking country, so at
Bill
least, like,
Cosby with the
English-
$3. Sorry.
English like culture, like TikTok might not be like as big. It might like die and only be big in certain countries.
I would be interested to see because I understand that like obviously there are other markets if the United States were to be the only ones that outlaw it. I would want to know if the United States picking up the slack on like those United States creators itself because those guys can't make content for TikTok anymore most likely. I want to see if those content creators going to shorts will boost shorts enough that it'll compete in other markets more so than it is now.
Thank you, Bill Cosby, for the $3. Appreciate you.
If this happens, Elon Musk should fire up Vine and bring it back.
Oh, there
I
we
think
go.
there were talks to bring Vine back. I could have sworn.
Oh, can you
I had
imagine the
seen
arcing
something
rows of
about
jism
that.
if they bring back fucking Vine? Holy God, people lose their
Yeah.
shit.
I think he made like tweets about considering bringing back Vine.
Can they bring back
now's
the
the
name?
time.
Is it
Take away
possible?
Vine.
Is it possible to bring the name back?
It was purchased by Twitter. So
Oh
it's
shit!
owned
So
by-
yeah, he could. Yeah, I guess
So
he
Elon
could.
technically, I think, owns the name Vine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking A.
And like he could like turn it around and just basically make it TikTok, but safer, I guess.
I can't believe Vine closing was the biggest like mistake they ever made because it literally was like the precursor to TikTok.
It was that and Musical.ly that created what we know
yeah,
now.
I agree.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
agree. It was like they had
And
a little
I think
Vine.
Could you imagine if Vine launches as a YouTube competitor instead of just a TikTok competitor? It tries to do everything.
That'd be interesting.
I would be more secure there than on Tick. Tick.
You're gonna call it Tick now? Is that a new thing? We're gonna call it Tick.
Yo, check out my Tick.
Check
bro.
out my Tick,
Yeah,
bro.
but
Come on.
dude,
Let me get your ticks.
Imagine how big Vine would be if it never closed down. I think it'd be bigger than TikTok or on
Oh,
par.
it's weird. I guess
Was it dying,
TikTok
though?
is only successful because Vine didn't exist.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I
Vine
agree.
did it first.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
It's just I remember people would never actually go to Vine to watch stuff. They just
7
watch
seconds,
the highlights on YouTube, like best of Vine.
Remember that was the 7-second videos.
Look,
It's
But
like-
what I'm saying
thought
is
it
they
was
changed the
60.
format.
So part
If they
of
change
what
it, yeah.
made TikTok better and bigger is because I remember Vine when I was in high school, and like people older than me used Vine. Now, when I was in high school, you didn't have an iPhone in fucking middle school. I mean, some people did, but those people were like extremely lucky, and people thought their parents didn't care about them. All right, like that.
Yeah.
Like, this wasn't a normal thing. Nowadays, you have elementary school students with fucking iPhones,
True.
like the newest iPhone, right? So they're accessing this, and it's allowing like. This is probably why like the COPPA stuff needs to exist, is because the internet has gotten younger in the last couple of years, and that is what allowed Musical.ly and more so TikTok to almost explode. Because the demographic of 16 to 18-year-olds weren't really making Vine the top competitor it could have been. But when you start introducing the 8-year-olds to fucking 15-year-olds, and that's most of your audience that are like jobless children who are looking at this thing in between classes, that's what fucking blew this website.
That's the scariest thing to me about TikTok in general, is because Vine didn't get everybody. Like Vine got a demographic. It got some people who wanted Vine. I never watched Vine. Like I'm like Matt. Any Vines that I watched, they were in compilation, long form content on YouTube. TikTok is independent and different in that everybody watches TikTok. Like fucking, they just had to ban TikTok in Congress. Like everybody watches TikTok. It is crazy how many moms, dads, kids. It's insane how many people have this fucking app installed and how many people actively use it. Everyone's got it on when they come into the fucking pawn shop. These people are pawning fucking dishes and they're watching TikToks. Everybody's watching TikToks.
But that didn't start overnight.
No, it's definitely a big part of the trendy thing.
I do think it was the fact that like this younger audience latched onto it, and they're adults like, "What's that fucking website you're using now?" And they started looking at it, and then the algorithm caters well. Like the algorithm on TikTok seems to be better than I think the Vine one was by like a mile. Like you can literally like accidentally find yourself in entirely different communities.
Yeah.
Like your kid could use it and you could use it, and you could just never interact with the same content based off of the stuff you watch. The recommender algorithms.
TikTok's really good for the ads too, because they slip them in. The way that they bring those in, and they let so many creators do so many of these same type of fucking almost viral type ads. They're just very effective. I can imagine. Not for me. I don't give a fuck about them, but just imagine. But I digress.
I mean,
God, that feels like that could be a whole show on its own.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Vine. Vine. Yeah, maybe Vine wouldn't have become as big as TikTok because it didn't have that algorithm.
Well,
but
but I do think it would have improved.
It would have had to improve.
First take, don't concede. I literally think that the longer it sat, and if they really pushed forward with it, it would have been that competitor.
They would have had to improve it, and they would have, because YouTube would have taken bigger steps against them.
They pulled out too early. They
sold. They made a lot of money. They made ducats. They chose cash.
Yeah.
Didn't they? Didn't they choose cash?
I'm sure I'm sure. Well, Twitter shut it down. Okay,
the
creators of Vine won.
Viable,
the creators of Vine won because Twitter bought them, but I mean Twitter lost because they fucking wasted Vine.
Jack didn't have any actual vision for the product.
They had Periscope. They bought up a whole bunch of fucking shit that they didn't use, that they just bought for IP reasons or some shit. I don't know, man. Fucking companies.
Yeah, at least Google fucking used YouTube when they bought it.
Remember Byte? I liked Byte fight wasn't too bad. I was gonna use
Remember
that.
Dive?
No.
Oh my god.
All right. Well, let's see.
Let's
Let's get back to the Destiny. Let's get back to our Destiny. That means play, Riveter. Fuck, did you fall asleep?
Okay, I was just.
Are you still okay?
So
over
when I
there?
verbally say no, you
Hey,
guys
wait.
are going to, like, the larger-
Pause. Hi, Riveter. What did you think of Vine?
Oh, for fuck's sake!
I don't
care. Press play. I don't care.
He would have used the hell out of it if
He would have. He would have used the shit out of it.
Know
7
what it
seconds.
was.
He would have kept fucking it up. He would have never been able to record the 7 seconds.
He's like
right?
addicted to YouTube Shorts now. Dude.
Yes.
Oh, that's a good comment. How could you stay so calm? I would have screamed, and I couldn't verbalize any thoughts. What the fuck?
Press
People
play.
having meltdowns in the replies.
Oh yeah. Oh, this one. Yeah. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Please press play, Mr. Rivy.
culture and saying like, well, there's these games being played. What autonomy do I have in that?
I mean, all you can do is like, you always start verbally, then you always start physically, and then if they keep pushing, then you walk away. That's all you can do, right?
Yeah, I'm still trying to pinpoint exactly what your advice is to women, because I saw on a panel you were saying if a woman's not capable of verbally, and you specifically said verbally asserting a boundary, she should not be having casual sex. But now you're expecting women to not just be able to verbally assert their boundaries, but be comfortable in a situation where they're now being like physically dominated to now activate their fight or flight, which is a way higher demand than just saying I don't have sex tonight, which a lot of women do. And like you said, guys keep pushing.
Okay, well, what's the alternative?
Putting more onus on men.
Really? We've been telling men don't rape and don't do this for a long time. Why would you send a woman?
To say no, to not go to bars.
Yeah, but they don't. Right now, the cultural conditioning is that like it's expected for a woman to freeze up and just get raped.
So do you agree then that your advice of women just need to be better at verbalizing no is like insufficient?
That's a hard cut.
Just
right
verbalize.
there. That was a hard cut right
Yeah,
there.
it was.
Jesus Christ.
And now she is walking him here. She is walking him down some paths here. And he's not taking it either. He's not allowing it to happen, especially right there. The last question just asked. Are you the non-question question? So,
well, what kind of question is that? Okay, so if I
is your advice
express that I
not
don't wanna-
sufficient? Like, what's fucking
No.
sufficient?
Because what he's trying to say is like, well, you just said that you think that they should verbally say it, but when they verbally say it and they still push, so they should physically push off. What is their other option? Well, okay, so if you tried verbally and you tried physically and you can't get out of the situation, then you get raped.
What's your alternative?
But you know what I mean? That's then there's no way out of the situation. Then like it didn't work.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like that's the only option in the situation.
In
because
1
you don't have
second,
an
I'm
option.
sorry. Jessica Pizzle, $5. I'm in Jasper and Pedro Pascal talk. All right. I don't know what any of that means, but
That reply, the way she's physically distancing herself from him as he talks. Oh my god, I didn't even notice that.
Terms.
Holy
They're on like good. They're
shit.
not even like she's not even freaked out, but like people are writing it in as she's more scared. Look at this. It's
that
crazy.
is kind of crazy. And the chairs are still 6 inches away. I want to keep that in mind. It's like, how far can the fuck she get away?
This is the same shit as the Lady Gaga stuff. Dude falls, the photographer falls. Lady Gaga runs to help him up, and he like taps her side as thank you, and she looks down, and they're taking that as her being like in distress.
I
because
see. I saw that was crazy, dude.
Yeah.
See, all right, we have some logic and some rationality in the chat. Nixie Nax returning, and she puts it perfectly. Step 1, verbal. Step 2, physical. Step 3, murder. No rape
What happens if you
necessary.
can't
Boom.
murder?
You kill him. Well, you figure it
them
out.
back.
You figure rape them first, says Bowblax.
Rose Malay would say you deserve to go to prison.
Holy Lord.
She's a troll. She's like a
Wait, is it okay
degenerate,
to
retarded
rape in
troll.
self-defense?
Yes, if you ask Rose Malay,
If
it's
they're
not.
gonna rape you first and then they rape you, hey, is that self-defense?
I guess. I don't
that's
know.
the argument for murder.
I wonder how
Is
many
it like-
fucking R words we get before, how many rapes we get before the monetization
Oh,
goes
you're
away.
good.
Yeah, it's
You're
gone,
good.
right?
They love money. No. Listen, all right. If YouTube protects the Hollywood elites, they're okay.
That's a good
all
point.
right? You know what?
That's a
We're
really
gonna
good
cover this stream up. This is okay.
We're gonna cover it up, you see. We're gonna cover it up real good and slow, like.
Yeah.
Slower. All right, press play. This is
Verbalizing
awkward
is not
to
enough
watch.
sometimes. Yeah, sometimes you have to like physically assert a boundary too, sure.
If that's how most rapes are taking place, women are already like suggesting implicitly or explicitly that they don't have sex, and it reaches the point where they then have to push it, then I don't think that's ignorance on the guy's part.
Well, it feels like you guys are like really obsessed with like, I want the guy to be like an evil rapist.
So let's say I'm the perfect woman at asserting boundaries verbally. Like
Yeah.
I say, before I even go to a guy's house, I don't want to go to your house because I don't want you to think I'm having sex with you. He's like, no, we can just chill and watch a movie. And then we go and we continue to drink. What? What's so funny?
Why the fuck would you drink this much around a new person? It's so
He is evil.
stupid.
Oh, they cut it there.
All right,
Hey,
pause,
how's it going?
pause.
Is
So
that-
that's Crystal. This is our new friend Edwin fan.
Oh,
Okay?
it's her.
Yes, this is Crystal. Anyways, so Destiny was talking to her. She was writing back, "This is false. I said creeps willing to disregard your clear boundaries. They'll also stop." So she's having the same kind of debate right now that she's debating the cut up clips.
Right.
Not an actual position that he holds.
Right.
And eventually she just says, "Fuck it," and just says, "No, you're a rapist."
She just said, "Fuck it, fuck it."
Yep.
Direct, do not pass go. You're a rapist. So here's the thing, and I just want to real quick here. When you're getting into these conversations, you start getting into specifics, and people start setting up fucking scenarios.
Yes.
Do not answer these fucking questions. They're unfair to them and you because Jesus Christ, when do you get to plan your rape? I'm not even trying to be funny when I say that. When do you get you have no fucking idea what is ever going to happen to you. I think Destiny, at his core, what he is trying to say is situational awareness. He's trying to say, everybody, ladies, men, in a situation like this, but specifically ladies, be a little more situationally aware in your surroundings and what's happening in the moment, and then act upon those feelings when they become apparent.
Not even act upon those feelings. We're just talking
Well,
about good,
verbalize,
like, good
verbalize,
general,
physically.
Right.
Those
Stuff
are
that, like a father would tell his daughter.
yeah,
right, like that
he
kind
seems
of
to be
stuff.
trying to. Yeah.
Like obviously, if you're getting fucking robbed at night when you're bringing home your groceries, maybe you shouldn't walk down like a shitty street at night. It's probably not like a good route to take home.
Right.
That's not saying like fuck you, haha, you deserve to get robbed because you're a fucking idiot.
Right.
That's saying, hey, if you don't want to get robbed, you ought not travel down this dangerous path.
Right. Even him laughing right there at the end with the alcohol thing, that's because to him, it's incredulous for anybody to be drinking that much around a new person. You notice he didn't say man, he said new person. You know, he was even careful in how he says stuff like that. Because I think he would say that if that was a guy or a girl saying that. I honestly believe that about him. It didn't
I don't think
matter
I
who said
included this, but Destiny's bisexual. So he was explaining
I
this
didn't even
clip.
know that about him.
Yeah. So when he was explaining it in the clip, he's saying like, listen, I know that men are aggressive. And then he says like that, like in his entire situation with all the females that he slept with, maybe one person was ever like pushy past the boundary. Right. And he says for he has like obviously less interactions with males, but every interaction that he had with males, it was about 50% of people trying to push.
Bowblax, I hear you typing.
Oh, my bad.
Hey, Dave.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Dave.
Yes, sir.
Ask me how women should avoid being raped.
Hey, Matt, you know, I've been having this on my mind for the past couple of minutes. I'd really like to know, what do you think is the best way for women not to get raped?
I don't fucking know, dude. Why are you asking me that, you fucking weirdo? How am I supposed to know?
That's a good answer. That's a good answer. That's the best answer you can give.
Matt, as a rapist, can you tell me what the best ways?
In your rapist opinion, Matt.
As a seasoned rapist, what would stop you in the act?
with 20 years of good raping fucking prowess in you.
Batting 400 in rape.
Jesus Christ. Oh God. Ms. Kiff with $7.50, I believe. Why would Ms. Kiff go $7.50? Is there a $7.50 joke that I don't know?
No, I actually haven't heard that one.
I appreciate the $7.50. Oh, speaking of numbers, you know what day it is today?
What is it?
What's that?
It's 316 day. That's the day when you get 1 bear, 2 bears, 3 bears. What? You stupid son of a bitch. You get in here, you look at me with your beady eyes, and you think you won't get the 316 dropped on your ass? Give me a hell yeah.
Dave, maybe you should have led with that instead of doing that in the middle of like a conversation.
No.
Rape, okay.
Oh.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
That was
Dave.
rather insensitive of
All
me,
right,
I guess.
Dave, when we cut this up, what he was trying to say is 2 days ago was Pi Day.
Thank you.
Okay.
Wait a minute. 316? There's no rape tendencies with 316. I think we're safe with have 1 beer tube.
Austin 316 means I won't rape your ass.
Jeez.
I can't wait for the Dave Crystal debate.
Bro, Crystal's gonna cut this up.
I'll never watch it. I would never know.
All right, let's get this convo started.
Yes,
now it's
sir.
actually.
What's up, Rune Leon? All right, yeah, hit that shit.
Context aside, here we are.
It's going great. I'm live. Don't say anything, too crazy. No addresses, no social security numbers, no telephone numbers. What's up? Do you want to introduce yourself?
My name's Crystal. I go by I think it's Crystal right now on Twitter.
Cool.
But other than that, I'm basically a nobody.
Well, how's it going? You think you call me a rapist? And yeah, here we are.
Yeah.
Here we are.
Okay, maybe.
Pause. That's fucking great.
I had to leave the intro in just because of that.
It's so good, Nick. That's like the most. Look at his face. He's like, well, you called me a rapist. That's my face right now.
This is a guy who gets called rapist once a week.
All the time.
That's the only way he could be this calm about.
But next one in. Rapist number 4,722. Go, Crystal. Nice to meet you. Play. Holy fuck.
I'll apologize up front for. Could have probably used a better choice of words.
Oh my gosh. And so this is why I didn't include a lot of the discussion, because she concedes in the first sentence.
She folds immediately.
Yeah, she enters and starts walking back.
Like, that's amazing. Like, that was less than 30 seconds, Nick.
He didn't have to say anything.
He said nothing. He said, here we are.
Hey, you called me a rapist. Yeah, I'm sorry.
W, debate over.
Thank you for joining us today. Appreciate you. We can go home early. Lock up when you're done. Jesus Christ.
Oh, fuck.
That's amazing.
I wonder if this is like a condition where like people are so intimidated by talking to Destiny they just immediately concede.
That's
like
possible.
5 seconds into the conversation.
That's possible, man. That blue hair will fucking peer in your soul.
Guys,
Yes,
you're
sir.
missing it. Prophet Potato there in Destiny's chat, I think nails it. Oh, it's the retard who called him a rapist on Twitter.
Oh, this is why I made the chat bigger, because you're gonna get a lot of those.
Oh, I
Like,
can
look,
imagine
the
just
chat
how cancerously terrible. I disavow everything this chat says, and my own chat, and I think all my co-hosts. I'm just going to be disavowing all of this. Press play.
Let's just go with the
I really
rhetoric.
like rape apologists. That works too, you know.
Yeah, I was just gonna say the rhetoric that I heard in that clip was
Buzz, he's
very
disappointed it didn't get a reaction. He said rape apologist, that works too. And she no-sells it, and you can see him smirk. It's awesome. He's like, wow, she's dumb. He was upset that she did not even respond to it. That's amazing. Oh, God.
I like how he's not totally flipping out either, because if it was me, I'd be like, all right, you're a fucking idiot, get off my stream. Well, he's just like, all right, you know what, actually, just move your position to rape apologist. You might be like able to argue that one a little bit better, you know?
I'm gonna help you out later.
We can still have the conversation, just pretend you said rape apologist.
We're just going to go rape apologist, and we're going to keep this train moving because I'm fucking Destiny, and this is content. Let's go. Press play.
Hypothetically, I'm a rape apologist. Okay, now let's continue.
Prove me
Bite
wrong.
that bullet so we can
Go.
keep the combo going. But I'll dispute it later, you know?
Play.
So instead of calling you a rapist, let's just go with that was rapist apology or rape apologist vernacular.
Before we get too deep into this, I'm curious in terms of like how you see things. So when you see a video posted on some place that's obviously like pretty edited, do you think for a second that like maybe there's something else here, or are you really in your mind just like, yeah, this guy just full on thinks that the reason why rape happens is because women some reason.
I could tell that there was jump cuts, but also, you know, I know that any content creator, they use jump cuts. And I did just kind of, I don't even know how I got onto your video. I think it was just accidentally clicked on when I was scrolling through Twitter.
Pause.
And then...
That's an interesting question, though. I think that's an actual really interesting question when you think about it. Does anybody really ever think about that anymore? About when they watch a video like that, especially when it's obviously cut? And she acknowledged that there were jump cuts. So we know that she knows there's jump cuts, and we know she knows what they are. But
no.
You think that anybody
no.
asks that question anymore? Or you think they're just conditioned to
yes,
just take it for
we
what
do.
it is? We do, but
We
we're
do.
different, though, because this is all we do, and we're fucking losers. But
Exactly. 'Cause LSF wouldn't exist. Twitter wouldn't have viral
words
cuts. Like,
matter to us, Nick.
More
They
times
don't,
rather
though.
than
That's
less.
the
If
fucked
you
up
see
thing.
if you see a tweet with 100,000 likes, it's a clip of a streamer. More times than less, it's out of context.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, I don't think the average
99.9% times, yeah. But yeah, it does.
Because people are looking for you to say something like that.
Right,
It's confirmation
sound
bias. It's like, I always knew Dave was a rapist. Thank God he finally said it, you know? It's like Xander Hall when he heard the song of the MC Jarbo track of Sargon saying the N-word. He's like, you know, it's always... I always wanted one of the guys who I suppose are secret Nazis to just go off. And it's really cool to see this finally happen. He was like so hyped that to hear Sargon go full mask off, he didn't realize that it was basically fucking AI generated.
Yeah. Fuck. fuck? This is a scary world we're starting to live in, where outrage can be fabricated and manufactured by really AI, man. This is awesome. What the fuck is
Well, in that case, it wasn't AI.
No, but it's as close as we can get.
Goddamn.
To be fair, it was a maliciously programmed. But whatever.
I think he hand stitched that. I think he actually manually did that himself.
Oh, even better. Well, hopefully we'll get there one day. But yeah, fuck.
What'd you say, Bowblax? Sorry, I interrupted you.
I forget.
Why'd you forget?
Well,
come on, Bowblax.
Yeah, keep it going then.
Keep it going, because Bowblax has memory problems.
I listened to it, and it
just shout it out whenever you can, Bobby. We're here for you.
Oh, and we can't shit on this girl too
remember,
much because she's one of ours.
I remember. Yeah, so if people get tricked by cut clips, just wait till the fucking AI voice generator fucking shit comes out, dude.
Yeah.
Everyone's gonna believe that shit, even if it's obvious. Like, oh, you can tell because it's like there's like an AI, like he doesn't talk like that. There's the mannerisms are different, etc., or sounds robotic or whatever.
God, that's gonna be
people
terrible.
Believe that shit. If
Well, that's
people
what happened with
believe
Andrew Tate. Andrew Tate got like outed for saying something like, "Oh wow, so that's AI generated."
Yeah, but he blames everything on the Matrix now, so it's not good.
Yeah.
The Matrix gonna get you. Dave, I'm totally stream sniping you right now. Says Leia something. Woo! Devil, devil, devil. Everybody say something offensive so we get Leia in trouble. I'm just kidding. Don't, because we'll get me in trouble. I'm getting out! No! No! No, Matthew! No! Press play.
Kept looping over and over and over again. And then there was some outrage. And then when I went to go like back out of the video and respond to it, that was my chance to pause.
On screen. What the fuck? I never watched. So yeah. Oh, actually, scroll back for like 2 seconds. Where are we? 4:15. Go back to just the previous tweet. This is the tweet that got it started. It was on this. I totally forgot to mention of it. A little further back. Before. Yep. Almost. There you go. I'm just gonna say it. Destiny, you're a rapist. Men don't have to do this many mental cartwheels if they've only ever had consensual sex.
Whoa.
That's why he's here. All right, back to 4:15.
God damn, son. They go hard in the paint here, Nick.
Yeah, that's the girl who called in and immediately conceded, by the way.
Oh, that's
that's the girl. Yeah, the girl said, maybe I pick my wording poorly.
At least she's convicted, you know? Press play.
It's Destiny. And so I typed in Destiny and just started, scrolling through the search. And trying to find that video again. And then I responded.
Okay, gotcha. Just curious.
But I am open to if there's definitely some context missing. I'm open to hearing you out on that.
Oh, that's nice.
And I will backtrack on calling you a rapist.
Pause. Isn't it great that now, knowing that she might be caught fucking with her goddamn foot in her mouth, that now she's willing to hear the entire context? Isn't that so nice of her and generous that she's willing to hear it and not like seeking to hear it? Oh, fuck.
Least unhinged Twitter interaction.
Jesus. How nice of her. Just generous person. Yeah, no problem calling him a rapist without fucking 100% knowing. But now I'm willing to hear you out, Destiny. I'm willing to hear you out. I folded for you. I'm willing to hear you out, buddy. And he's nice about it, man. Fuck, I don't know. I don't know if I would be. Press play.
Well, he's not a rapist. He's just rape adjacent.
Well, it depends on what point of the conversation, because it started out rapist, then it went to rape apologist. But I got to feel it in her mind. It's rape adjacent at the very
I wonder
least.
how long after this conversation it's going to take for those two to sleep together.
Oh, yeah, good point.
Well, actually, there's an interesting angle here. We'll get there. But
Nick.
I don't know if Destiny's the one. No,
No, that would be the stupidest move ever.
Listen. So one of the things I cut out, I'll just say this now and you can let your noggin start a jogging, all right? One of the things I did cut out is, like, you know how all these conversations go, right? It's like, oh yeah, I want to come on and talk about rape. Well, what is the example you bring up? And then they bring up some extremely fucking uncomfortable personal story.
Sure.
So what I cut out for like the 30 minutes of this is she's explaining like sexual assault from her own perspective, from her friend's perspective, from people she went to school with perspective. Like Destiny's got to like debate 5 different rapes on people that this girl knows. You know what I mean?
His kung fu is strong.
Yeah. So it's like, I would never want to be in a situation where I have to like argue with somebody who's in a way trauma dumping, but I think he handled it well. He was like, listen, if this conversation gets like crazy at all, we could just completely change to like a neutral example or something, because I know this can be very uncomfortable.
He's a
like,
pro.
No.
He's a pro. I mean, he knows how to handle this stuff. Like you said, he gets called this every fucking week. He knows how to handle this shit. By the way, over 300 of you raging mush puffs in the chat right now. Thank you so much. Hit that like button. Show the love. Thank you very much. Hit the play button, Mr. P.
Yeah, keep that in the back of your mind as we keep going.
My noggin's a jogging, buddy.
Because obviously,
it's all good. It's all good. I think when I initially did that conversation, the question I was asked was, and I'm paraphrasing a little bit because I don't have the original video, but it was like, what do you think is like the biggest cause of like rape in the United States? And when I think of rape, I'm using a really expansive definition because a lot of people seem to use it. So, for instance, I might include like
pause.
Meet a girl at a bar.
Maybe I'm a child, but still to this day, when people use phrases like "when I think of rape," it just makes me laugh. It does.
No,
Nick,
I tell you,
when I think about rape, I know, but it's still a funny phrase. It's hysterical.
Unironically, the spectrum joke actually makes like a shitload of sense, because when I say rape, you're thinking, oh, okay, so this guy like Brock Turnered some girl out in the middle of the back, like in the middle of the alley.
There is a wide spectrum.
Or like he broke into the house, like beat her relentlessly and raped her fucking body. That's when people say rape, that is the same connotation of, you know, those two high school or college students were a little bit too drunk and she couldn't consent. Like those are the same word. That's not even a different word. That's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
That's just so you do kind of have to specify, because both of those, despite having different like levels of probably punishment, are treated like definitionally exactly the same in context. You wouldn't know the difference
as far as the charge, but there's going to be additional charges with the other one. I assume at least breaking and entering.
Yeah, but when someone goes, "Oh, he's a rapist,"
right.
That's the same word for both.
Oh, yeah, absolutely, because you get the charge, and you're still a red dot on a fucking screen. But yes, we do need to know how bright that dot should be at the end of the fucking day. But it's still just the idea of just saying out loud, when I think about rape, it's just a Norm Macdonald-y type joke to me. I don't know. It's just funny. I just love people. I just love this is where we are. When I think about rape, press play.
Or get her maybe a little bit more drunk than she should be, get her to go back to your house and then have sex with her. And it's like, maybe it's not like prosecutable rape, but it's like kind of on the spectrum of like kind of weird. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So my response to that was, I feel like the biggest contributing factors here are that men are socialized to chase and be very aggressive, and women are socialized to be very passive and just give in and not assert boundaries.
When are you going to start
Those are
catching
like the two
strays,
parts that I
by
usually
the
come
way?
at from.
It's
Now the
coming.
first half of that,
I hope soon. I'm like, wait,
just
this is
the
way more
woman
the
part was
conversation I
in.
thought that we were going to have.
In the broader scheme of things, I feel like that the way that men and women are socialized basically puts us in an environment where these types of things are going to continue to happen until something significally changes.
And I would actually agree with you on that, because it does come from both sides.
By the way,
agreeing with everything you say,
I would
Destiny.
actually agree. Yeah. This is where where we end this part of the discussion, because she literally just turns around and goes, I would probably agree with most of that, and then he explains his point in depth, and she's like, yeah.
She folds, so it becomes a complete and total fold. Okay, wonderful.
Yeah, and then after this, she starts to talk about how she herself isn't like the perfect advocate.
Oh God!
Okay,
this almost feels
little
like
bit
it was
of,
a plant or something. Like what the fuck?
Yeah, this is almost a joke. You'll hear this in a second, and then the transition into what she's talking. Like, I swear to God, this is all worth it. We had to talk about the rape to get to the actual.
All right, I like that. Okay.
Yeah.
The rape was worth it.
No, Matt, no, Matt, God.
Wait, no. Whatever Matt said, I disagree with.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, you want to disagree with that? Yes, you do. Yeah. Press play.
I don't exactly subscribe to the notion that the Ona, like kind of how what is her name, Farah said, that the Ona should only be on women.
Which I agree, yeah, of course.
Yeah, I do think that there is a proponent there where if women were able, or did establish more boundaries and be upfront with that could thwart some assaults or stop some miscommunication leading into an assault, or where one is perceived. So I will agree with you there. And so I guess when she cut out half of your answer, the outrageous part is, oh, well, women just need to assert their boundaries
Hey,
more.
pause.
Sure, because that
Miss Stripes, I don't know how he stays so calm considering what he's being accused of. He just squashes every allegation quickly and calmly. Well, that's why she came in and within 30 seconds folded. What is he? What he doesn't have to be upset about
Yeah,
shit.
like if you scream at her after she's like, by the way,
you lose.
You kind of sound crazy. At
You
that.
fucking lose. You risk
It's like
turning
if
your
you're
audience.
you kick down the door to go stab someone, and then right as you're about to like stab them, you just drop the blade. And you're like, "I'm sorry, man." And you just turn around. and
You
walk
go
away.
in there to stab somebody, you walk in there, and then all of a sudden the person's like, "I'm sorry, I'm actually pregnant and having a child right now."
Oh God, you guys are less dark than I was. Because I was gonna be like, you go in to stab somebody in the room and they're standing on a chair with a rope around their neck. You guys
like,
fucking,
nah, actually, man, I got it.
like Mo Sislak style and shit.
Yeah, hold on a second. I can take care of this.
You
for
guys both gave much cleaner examples than I did.
Yeah, I was
huh?
actually on my way out anyway. You could just leave the knife at the door.
Stabby. Make sure you get it done. Safety stab. Thank you.
Well,
Thank you.
if they could be saved, from going to purgatory if they did that.
Oh, good point. Saving your soul. Look at you, Christian. Look at you.
Yeah.
Saving souls out there, people. I'm proud of you. Hey, give me a hymn. Sing me a nice little hymn real quick, Peepaw. Come on. Amazing grace. Come on, motherfucker. Yeah, whatever. Press play.
We're not.
And no,
we're
you had a
wrong
chance
about,
to motivate the masses to find God, and you lost it. You could have been the
They're not
pulpit
here
for your
They're
Lord.
not here to find. They're not here to find God. They're
There's
here to
always a
find
chance to
out
find God, Riveter. Whatever.
how to beat a rape charge. And guess he's showing them how to do that.
The
Well,
tutorial.
It's got to be in the Bible. The advice for that must be in the Bible. Everything's in the Bible, people. You should know that. Press play.
Oh, sure.
That's for in not all cases will that be the case, and it takes there's generally a raping party if sexual assault is happening, and obviously the onus would be on the guy as well not to. Or to be a little bit more cognizant of what's going on in the situation, right? No, yeah, I don't disagree. I guess because I ended up listening to it because I heard it was picking up stream, and then I listened to it. And I was like, I don't think I said any. Like, obviously, anytime there's a conversation on these topics, it's pretty contentious. But then I listened to it, and I was like, oh yeah, I kind of sound like a rapist. But I guess the thing that's crazy to me is that, like, I look at it. Maybe I take it for granted because there's been so much online content. Like, it's very obvious in looking at the clip where I'm like talking, and it's like, and it's like obviously this has been like cut like pretty hard. But I guess people just see it and they're just like, oh yeah, like he definitely thinks that like women are the reason why people get raped. So it was just interesting to me that so many people like took it at face value and just like ran with it, despite the fact that like the lion's share of my content for the past 6 months has been fighting against like red pillars and like crazy shit like that. So it was just interesting to me, I guess.
Yeah, and because I don't, you don't ever show up on my timeline for anything unless it's, one of the commentary bros just mentioning you in passing.
Nick DeOrio.
I don't know much about you. I've heard of you on 3 occasions, including.
Like, people don't think I don't know much about you, but enough to accuse you of being a rapist. Like,
That's literally it. Yeah, I don't know about you, but I just saw your tweet and I'm like, this guy rapes people. Yeah.
Like, it's not even insane. It's not even as insane to think about.
So
I'm sorry,
Must
Bowblax.
be a rapist.
It's not. You're right. Like, connect the dots. I mean, it's like not even insane to maybe even have the thought, but I think it is insane to verbalize that thought to the person that you're doing
I hear
it
police.
to.
Bowblax probably raped somebody.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
Oh, God damn it, Bowblax! They're coming for
yeah.
you. They're coming across the border. Now, would you rape an American? Jesus.
Mounties.
The Mounties.
Yeah.
They always get their man. I hear. I've heard this. Press play.
This clip that's floating on Twitter.
Nice.
So, like, and I do hear about you from the commentary bros. I'm not really in that community. I pop in on some streams from time to time just to see if I can learn anything. Honestly, there's a lot of guys in there that are just like Augie and Nicholas DeOrio and them. Like, I'm not sure what to take seriously. Even Edwin.
You came from
right
that
now.
community, and you think that I'm the. Never mind. That's not really.
Boy.
I know what you're talking about though. Those guys are
You
pretty
have a
extreme,
good
though,
point,
aren't
though. You do have a really
Is
good
that what he
point,
said?
and
Those guys are pretty extreme, aren't they? Wait, what? Wait, is this the rape community? Like, you're accusing me of rape?
Look
but,
at
like,
the entire
what we
clip,
rape
too.
is those guys?
Bowblax,
Like,
it's even
what-
worse
Where
than
every
that.
week another commentary person's like a pedo or a rapist. I don't know if this is a bad.
Yeah.
Watch his facial expression. Watch his body language. He's like physically disgusted that he's even being mentioned when she comes
the
from
rape.
this
You sound
rape
like
haven.
Now you sound like the Twitter person who's like, look how she's moving away from him.
Right.
She must be scared.
Bro, go back and watch him. He fucking like, like look at it. He goes back in his chair. He puts his hand through his hair, like the whole shebang.
I mean, in fairness, fucking Augie goes on stream and just calls all the women whores.
Yeah,
so,
he does.
Okay, I get it, but like, I don't know.
He's like, you're gonna call me a rapist and you watch them?
I mean,
yeah, he's got a little bit of a point.
That Destiny's community is just as, if not more extreme than ours when it comes to. I mean, he has people like Lav orbiting him, right? Like, or used to.
Mr. Girl.
And like, literally, Mr. Girl was like a big character in his stream. He has Mr. Girl on, but we're the extreme community. Like, oh boy, watch out. Meanwhile, like, he has literal pedophiles.
It just goes to show how perspective works, Bowblax. I mean, perspectively, everybody's correct. Isn't that a beautiful
Bowblax
thought?
is gonna pop off. Bro. I wish Bowblax was yelling at Destiny. He's got people on the payroll. What are you talking about?
He's being behaved. He's behaving himself well.
Some of the jokes, like, Augie makes us, like, edgy, but that's the only, like, extreme thing I can really think of in our community, besides, like, the topics we talk about.
Many, like, someone gets accused of fucking rape, like, every week, but they're not, like, our friends. They're, like, other people
they're not,
who are,
like, in our community. They're not in
YouTubers.
our circle. We just talk about it, right?
Unfortunately,
Like,
you don't get to
Destiny
choose what
talks
people
about
take
horrible
stuff.
people all the time. That doesn't mean he's, like, associated with them or whatever.
No, but you fuckers try to say like, oh, the commentary is just when people talk. So like we try to like encompass like all these fucking people, and then honestly, when we're outside of our demographic of the people I consider commentators,
that's when it gets
there
fucked
are
up.
rapists, there are pedophiles, there are murderers, and some of them I assume are good commentators.
Yeah.
But for the most part, there's a lot of like weird fucking degens that get when people just say like everybody's a commentary channel.
Yeah, we have to go outside of our community for the rapes. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. No, the definition of commentary community has been so fucking butchered, and everyone has fucking different
It's pretty
opinions
bad.
of it.
It's
and I would
annoying.
love to. Me and Nick has had this debate so many times. I'd love to.
We need a
talk about
definition.
it more, but it will take like forever to like explain what I think is commentary.
That's
versus
another
other
new
people.
show that we can
But
do.
essentially, I think we can all agree, like whether we call it commentary or not, like the Nicholas DeOrio, Bowblax, DeadonDave. I just call it drama streamer community.
Yeah.
Like Keemstar show stuff like that. I don't really think we're like that. Any more or less extreme than Destiny's community,
It's funny. It just depends. Oh, go ahead.
I totally forgot about this. Apparently, Mr. Girl's article is coming out this week. I heard.
Shit.
Yeah, I heard
So,
that
like,
too.
someone in chat goes, imagine this girl's reaction to seeing Mr. Girl release the article of Destiny's sexual escapades right after she gets off the stream.
Yeah, right. Seriously. Yeah, but
I knew it.
I knew it
Get
all
back on the
along.
stream. I checked her Twitter today, and she's
Unfold.
popping off again. She was calling Willie a rape apologist or something.
Really?
Don't quote me on that exactly, but that's what I
She
think. That's what she was
privated her
doing.
Twitter. I tried.
She unprivated today.
Oh, but I went to look her up, and she was privated.
Oh fuck!
And
private
the
again?
plot thickens. This is the reality of it. And this is, you guys notice, I never try to correct people. If people are going to say whatever the fuck they want, they're going to say whatever the fuck they want about me or whatever the fuck, whatever. I never try to correct it. And the reason is because it's a fruitless fucking endeavor. You're not going to convince anybody of shit. People are going to, most of the time. You can every so often. I've converted a couple
She
people.
changed her fucking name.
Did she really? Oh, yeah.
It's not Crystal anymore. She changed it. I think when I tweeted out we were doing the stream, she put her shit on private again and then changed.
Oh no, she literally changed her name because I literally looked up the earlier today.
Oh my god!
Like,
I took
just
those
like while we were
screenshots.
starting the stream. Yeah.
All those screenshots, I took them this morning. So she found out we were doing
Dude,
this.
it's the DeadonDave effect.
No, I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. I looked up her name while you showed the screenshot. She popped up. Someone sent me screenshots of someone named Crystal in the chat of DeadonDave's stream. I don't know if it's the same Crystal, but I think she's watching our stream.
I don't care.
Oh, yeah, I bet you.
I don't care. Who cares? It's
No,
all
I'm
right.
just saying, like, that's why the name was changed.
She's allowed to watch whatever the hell she wants.
Oh my god.
I know,
But
man.
this is where it gets good now. This is
Hey,
where
you
it gets
brought it up, fucko. Go ahead, press play.
Like from that community, I have heard about you being the more, what do they call it, like blue pill, like you're very left leaning on things. Which I guess would why your name implies omni-liberal. So I guess I could have put that together.
She felt awkward saying
I
that
think
out
that's part of
loud.
the thing that also sparked some of the outrage is because of what I have heard about you. And this is where my internal misogyny might
Okay, listen to
like
this.
and I'm not Like, I'm not one of those, like, you're probably more of a diehard feminist than I am.
Sure.
And maybe it's because there's just, like, there's women and they talk and it just makes my skin crawl for whatever reason.
We've got a few of those, don't worry.
There is no reason.
There's
but
no reason.
I just,
No
like, I
reason.
don't have a good vibe from them. And so I'm just like, oh, whatever. I'm going to disregard everything that you say.
Sure.
And so, like, it's probably happened to me when somebody has, like, said, like, publicly that they were raped. And I'm just like, oh, whatever. Like, I don't like you.
Oh, yeah, look, you even had to go.
Oh, you were raped. Oh, whatever. You're kind of annoying. So
She went from calling Destiny a rapist to walking everything back to saying she has a bad habit of.
Well, now she's a rape apologist.
Hey, Nick, did you see the body language on that one?
He was like, I wouldn't even say that. What the fuck?
He gave her a full facial tick and everything. Like,
all right, now keep that other thing I said before in mind and get ready for the ending.
oh, I love it when we finish, Nick.
Because who do you think she's talking about in that clip?
I wonder, Nick. I wonder.
Probably,
is it a couple of boys we know? I don't know. Press play.
I want to
probably, just regret sleeping with somebody.
Oh, fuck.
Regret sleeping.
I'm trying
with
to
somebody.
change
That's a very
that.
specific
I know
example.
it is a fault of mine. But those thoughts do pop into my head.
Intrusive.
And I think because I realize how disgusted I am with myself, that when I hear it come from like other people.
This did go to full trauma dump now. If it wasn't before, it definitely went now. Press play. And I'm not honestly, because of the topic, I'm not even blaming her. You're talking about it, you're just going to go full Monty, I guess. Press play.
Imagine if
That I
Gabby
feel like I
Hanna
have-
said that shit.
Oh, she
my
done.
God, it would be
done.
over.
Literally, like,
over.
I don't know how everyone called Gabby Hanna a rape apologist and I guarantee this
So
Katie
fast.
person or whatever called Gabby Hanna a rape apologist probably at one point. Meanwhile, she's saying all this.
But more importantly, this is an Edwin fan, okay? Who often likes to dismiss stories based on people that she doesn't like when they say that they were raped and says that she probably just had a bad experience. That's what she said so far, all right? So I just want you to know that
You're keeping
context
score
as
at
we
home.
continue the clip.
Ooh, I wonder who she's talking about. I wonder how many DM conversations she had to come to that
Holy
conclusion with a
fuck,
certain Mexican man.
God damn. We're fucking
Mexican
playing.
man.
Good God.
Jesus Christ.
Mexican
Extra
man.
offensive.
Press play.
Okay, interesting.
Someone in chat,
The
Nick's
stuff
on
that I-
point. It's almost like he pre-watched this and edited it.
Damn.
do hear about you. I'm not gonna say that it's good, but also the people that I'm hearing it from are people like Augie.
Sure.
So I'm just kind of like, like I don't bother to look into it because I'm not that curious. But I'm like, oh yeah, whatever. Like Augie's also like hella, misogynistic and hates women. Apparently, I don't know if that's like a bit
but he's the one
that he does.
supporting the woman that you don't believe. So wait, that doesn't.
Well,
that
we were not
literally
quite
is
there yet, Bowblax. We
contradictory.
can't deliver that line.
Yeah,
Let's
you're
let's
cart
not-
before the horse,
yeah,
Bowblax.
okay, well, clearly we did.
Cart before the
Okay,
horse,
Nick.
Bowblax.
And in my
Well,
defense,
hey.
in her defense, I don't believe her either. All right, let's just.
But
keep
even
going.
with the context we have up until now, it doesn't make sense because she's just like, yeah, I don't believe some women. They're like really annoying and like Augie, like he's misogynistic.
Bowblax,
so, like,
it's not the first thing she's had to fucking flip-flop on during the course of this fucking conversation.
I know. I'm just pointing it out.
I'm just saying, in her defense, I don't believe Babs either. All right, let's keep going.
Oh,
Nick.
dropping the fucking ball.
Disavow! Play.
Oh no, he does.
or
Augie
if-
and the Nicholas guy, they hate women. Those aren't big.
Boom!
Okay, careful around those.
Okay.
ones. Okay.
Good
Be
to know.
careful around those guys. Damn,
Hold it.
he just threw your name in there.
No, because I came up before. But either way, it's
He's
just
made
so
sure.
funny.
He made sure
when
to
he
bring
said-
it back in. He's like Nick too. Don't forget Nick.
I got a
said-
better shout out today for the record. Okay.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Today I got a good shout out. for yesterday.
He sounded pretty sarcastic there.
Yeah. Oh no, he is. 100%.
Yeah. I'm just making sure. Like,
And
I don't know.
he's sarcastic, and she's like, "Oh, thank you for letting me know." I will
Yeah,
then further.
yeah.
She's
So I'm just
stupid.
like, bruh.
I have a question. So I covered this briefly on my show this morning, and I had a guy in my chat saying that Destiny was just basically trolling her at this point.
Is that what he's just
Is
fucking
that-
with her?
I don't know if
mean,
he's trolling her, but he's not really taking this conversation super seriously. He kind of lets her off easy at the end. Like, this next part, she basically just talks the entire time, and then he ends up going, yeah, it's cool. Anyways, you got any closing thoughts?
Why is it gotta be so smooth about it, man? It's like, fuck.
Yes.
I think we know now why he has so much sex. He's a smooth operator, baby.
Must be it. He just talks his way right into it. Just boom,
Just
boom.
in case.
Revolving door of vagina. Play.
He gets accused of rape by a woman, or as being a rapist, and then they talk with him, and then he psychologically just destroys their argument, and then he seduces them, and
next thing you know, you're cooking him breakfast. You're cooking him breakfast, wondering what the fuck happened.
Dude, that's how he gets laid.
Right? Jesus.
Oh yeah.
Good lord. That you could make a fucking TV series about that. Be a fucked up TV show, but you can do it. Press play.
It doesn't deter me from tuning into their content every once in a while, but I guess it depends on what they're covering.
We're too entertaining to ignore.
It actually, like, the only reason why I know any of those people
watching it anyway.
is because they're covering something else not related to the commentary community that I'm actually interested in.
Look at the chat, bro. She believes you.
And so that's been my... I would say that Edwin is probably the one that I've watched the most, even though with all that recent stuff that's going on with him, I'm kind of backing away with that because I don't... Again, like, it might be my internal misogyny, but I don't know what to think about it because...
Not a fucking clue.
I wouldn't...
And good for him. Good for him not knowing. Jesus.
And he just lets her go.
Yeah, that is on him, though. This boring fucking want to kill myself shit that I'm having to listen to, this is his fault. He's just letting her go. Letting her fucking go.
My
This
issue,
nonsense fucking go.
I've been watching Destiny a good bit the past couple days because some of the stuff's been entertaining, but I always like zone out and start watching them play the game. And I'm always
read the chat. Read the chat.
The chat, the combo. Who the fuck is Edwin?
Who the fuck is Edwin?
Fucking shit.
Going on with Edwin? What?
What? Who?
Like no one even barely anyone knows about the Edwin drama.
No one knows
because
about
it's
it. Nothing burger. It's months old and no one knows what happened. No, they put nothing. It's zero.
August 1 means he's terrified because he's not going to be, because that's his editor, and his editor's not going to be able to salvage this conversation for a video.
None. Yeah, no, there's no salvaging this shit.
Oh god,
finish it up. We're almost done.
Say that I adored or like admired Edwin at all. But there was a few times where he let me actually like get onto a stream and like discuss my point of view on something, and I respected him for doing that. In a way, I was like, oh, I actually appreciate you, like, you know, bouncing ideas off of your audience and like kind of integrating us into your show. That's really cool. And so, you know, I had that kind of attachment to him. And then when this whole salvo thing was going on and he was going to Ohio or whatever, and I saw that girl at Babs,
just giving her whole,
you know, I was like, oh, I don't have a good feeling about her.
Hey, congrats, Babs.
I'm not sure if that's just because, like, my girl brain just decided.
Whoa, go back 1 second. What did she say about Babs?
Oh, yeah. Babs. You know, I was like, oh, I don't have a good feeling about her.
Said the same thing you said, Nick.
She's been in the general Discord chat of Taco Land or whatever. That's what his name. It's called Edwin's Tacos or something, right? That's
Taco
like the
Bunker.
Discord name.
Taco.
Okay. Oh, they renamed it.
No, it's the Edwin's generation thing.
Why
was
is she
talking about the
commentary
secret
dumping
one.
on fucking Destiny?
Oh,
why
the
do you guys
secret
keep
one?
doing this? Stop going to Destiny and telling him about our niche internet drama, please.
Right.
Please stop it.
I think it's funny.
The John Swan one was an anomaly. That was a good one. Don't do it again.
He
Stop
cares, guys. He cares.
The sequels are never better than the original.
Right. It happened once. Let it fucking die. Get a new show. It'll be fine. All right. Real quick. Is that about it, or we got one? We got a little bit left.
A little bit more.
Play it.
Last minute.
And I'm not sure if that's just because, like, my girl brain just decided she's an enemy.
Sure.
She's
My
simping
God,
for
dude,
Edwin.
she's one of
wants
those
that cock.
girls. She was one of those girls that back when Edwin was doing streams in like 2020 and he'd say something like he'd make a joke about like, oh, Shane Dawson, black dick, lol. Everybody be like, holy shit, fuck, Edwin, why'd you say that? You gotta take accountability. She's one of those. She's one of those people in the chat.
Yeah, I just wanted to highlight. We can stop here. I just wanted to highlight that, like, we have gone from Destiny, you're a rapist because of the way you tweet, to, yeah, when I saw Babs and heard her talk, I just assumed that she was kind of bad because, you know, I had a bad feeling about her. Like, it's so funny. We've actually gone from, like, rapist to rape apologist to, wait, who's actually the apologist?
Who's on first?
We don't know. Yeah.
We're all the way to fucking third base.
Just, yeah, I don't know. As a person who also doesn't believe Babs, I have better reasons.
By the way, shout out to Babs in the chat.
Right, shout out to Babs in the chat. Jesus fucking Christ.
She literally typed as you said.
Let's bring in Stardust. She's been patiently waiting to call.
Something that I thought. Wait, what? Why don't you believe Babs now?
I never get Stardust in.
Or
I
you
don't know if I've ever had her in. Deafen yourself there. Stardust, welcome in. First time I believe that you've been on here. How you doing?
I don't think I've been here before. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, I'm not sure
I just thought this whole thing was really funny. I learned my lesson the first time I tried to talk about salvo drama because I thought there's no fucking way. I thought there's no fucking way that he hasn't heard about salvo drama because that was like the biggest shit in the world, right? I learned my lesson pretty quickly with that one.
You've been hanging out with too many commentaries.
You find out how small the world is sometimes, don't you?
Was fucking hilarious. I lost it when I was watching you do that.
The world is not as big as we think it is.
Yeah, you know, and Destiny just does that with all of the callers that he has in. He just doesn't give a fuck, you know.
Yeah,
and
so lets him go, huh? Yeah. This is the same experience. He'll just let you fucking talk about anything.
If there's somebody in there talking shit on you, that he will just let them go. He will just like he doesn't care.
How long does he stream? He streams for like 8 hours
9
a day.
hours,
Right?
yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah, he's got time to kill.
That slot.
That was like, remember the summer before and COVID and after? That was me. I was streaming like 16 hours a day, unhealthy shit. That was not fun.
But you know, sometimes this shit turns into something crazy that you'd never get the opportunity to host.
Very true. No, if you're not on the air, you can't catch some of this crazy fucking spastic shit, man. It's pretty amazing. This one's special. Like, even by just telling Destiny shit randomly, this is special. She came in, made a statement, recanted, kind of went the opposite way with it, at some point became his opposition again. But on a different level. Like, this thing was beautiful. It's kind of just a train
Typical
wreck.
Edwin caller.
Yeah.
I can tell you now that conversation was much worse unedited. Just saying.
I can imagine.
Oh God,
Of course. It wasn't it like he said like
dying.
30 minutes later, like he skipped.
Bro,
30,
if we
he
played
skipped
it, I
30
really would
minutes.
sound like a misogynist. If we actually played the whole.
Wait, you're not a
I'm
misogynist?
sounding like a misogynist.
Actually, Xylee heard this unedited because we listened to it last night, and I just was awful in that comment.
Oh, were you?
Yeah, Jesus.
That is so funny.
It was
And
so
I was sitting there
bad.
going, "You're correct. You're right."
Silently just backing you up in your misogyny.
It was horrible.
That's not good. You sold out your own kind, Xylee. Jesus fucking Christ.
God.
Your gender will never accept you again.
Well, it's just you don't sit there and tell all those stories, which, I mean, God bless those people, God help them. You don't tell all those stories and then turn around and say that, and it's like, ma'am, you just defeated your purpose. What are you doing?
Your
my
purpose.
God.
She basically
Just to make
described in
sandwiches.
detail like 3 specific sexual assault scenarios,
Yeah.
and then was like, "But tee lol, sometimes I don't believe women."
But
Yeah, like with Babs.
But please believe the 3 stories I'm telling you at the same time. It's like, what?
Make sure you believe
What?
these 3. These 3 are real. I'm telling you, I'm the source. Trust me.
Oh my God.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good. And like, but again, you gotta give him credit just to be able to take this level of trauma dump, to take this level of even, I don't know, pseudo trolling, whatever we want. I don't even know what to call this. It was just something special. This is a once in a lifetime Destiny event. I don't know, because like you said, Nick, he gets called a rapist once a fucking week. That's not anything special. But this one, I think he'll remember. This was a special call.
Rapist, racist, it's a daily occurrence.
So,
all the R
I
words,
gotta-
honestly.
Yeah.
I have to ask Nick, since this has been brought up as a point. Do you actually hate women, Nick?
Absolutely.
There you go. Now it's on record.
Unequivocally.
Okay.
Now it's on record.
There you go.
I hate all online women. All of them.
Online women. See, now he's specifying.
E-girls.
Oh,
No e-girls ever. Okay.
Nick, need to broaden those horizons. Get it? Broaden those horizons.
No. More broads, less fucking.
Less horizons.
Less horizons.
Unless it's Forza.
None of these people. Get the fuck out of here. If every fucking person that DMs me sounds like a complete psyop, I have no interest in interacting with these people. You should see the DMs from women that I've gotten on the internet. Okay, you'd hate them too.
Maybe they were just trying to connect, Nick. You know, you don't know. You don't know.
Look, not trying to blow up any spots here.
Nick, is that the reason, to be honest? Some crazy chick was trying to catfish him a week ago. Oh, and the maggot might have just blew up a spot. I don't know.
That was another thing. One of Flamenco's friends tried to deploy a whore into my DMs to try to catfish.
Wait, what?
I don't think she ever did
whore?
it. I don't think she ever did it. I don't think she ever. No. Literally, it was like. It was, oh god, I don't remember this guy's name, Christorian or something. I don't know. His logs on posts got leaked, and he's like, God, wouldn't it be great if we sent this girl in, this 19-year-old fucking e-girl in, and she has no problem taking her clothes off, so she could try to get a picture of Nick's penis and Ralph's penis, and we could find out just how small they are. This psychotic fucking weirdo. This psychotic fucking closeted fucking homosexual wanted to see
Like
my
the
penis.
fucking
Like, holy shit, bro. What the
degenerate
fuck?
Trojan horse.
Trojan horse, man.
The Trojan horse.
They were gonna send in a fucking e-girl, bro. They were gonna deploy her into action. And you're like, well, why does Nick not want to talk to women online?
God damn it, Nick, where's my whole battalion? I told you I needed my whole battalion here today. Deploy the whole!
Fucking whore cabal coming into the fucking, like, Jesus. Don't fucking doubt
I'm just
me,
thinking
okay?
like a
I have
full
my
army of
reasons.
whores, man.
That's what I'm thinking of. That's
It's like
exactly
fucking
what
marching in hoary unison, just hoary uniforms, the whole whore shebang. Oh, man. We need a whore army, guys.
A whore army.
fucking
That's
hell.
what we need right there.
Oh,
Absolutely.
shit. Whore chants and cadence, all hoary. My God.
I just want to apologize for asking the question.
No, thank you, God, for this fucking amazing gift that I have received on this day. Deploy the holes.
Look, all right. Again, I just want to say, there's no problem being gay. All right, so closeted homosexual.
Thank you for
no
your
problem
allowance to
being
people,
gay,
Nick.
all right. But the way you should hide it is not by fucking sending in women to try to see my penis. Okay, just find a guy who's willing to show you his. You know, if that's how you're gonna fucking go about it, you might as well just come out of the closet.
He's done this to you now, Nick. Like Salvo did it. Salvo literally spent time making a deep fake of porn of you. Like, how many dudes have done this to you? How does this feel to
Look,
like be?
there's a lot of gay guys in this community, all right? Like, it's fine. We're inclusive, more inclusive than ever before.
Hey,
all right, but
DeadonDave
I'm just
loves
on the
the gay.
receiving end of it. Look, if that was me, if I was a fucking woman, I'd get to go on Twitter like Cutie Cinderella and be like, he violated me, and then all these fucking people would give me awards at an award show. What a brave fucking millionaire I am. Okay, that's what I would get. But unfortunately, I'm a
Cutie
guy, so everyone's just like.
Cinderella.
Yeah.
Dude, why wasn't Atrioc invited to Streamer Awards? They got Mischief there.
Shit.
Atrioc is now like the woman's advocate against deepfakes. It's
Yeah,
hilarious.
he seems to be going on a hunt and shit, man. He's going after it.
Midnight
Hang
said
on.
that's why it's called gay ops.
I will
Nick. What the
redeem
fuck?
myself.
That's why it's called gay ops. Oh God, that's a good one.
How are we just skipping over the fact that Sabo was
good, Midnight.
making an AI porn of Nick? How did that just?
The
How
thing
that
is,
just?
he
slip by?
realized that it wasn't funny the first time because the second one was going to be fucking Stardust. Okay.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, God,
Literally,
Stardust.
remember when he
No.
said, like, initially he was going around saying that he had images of the two of us.
Oh.
So you were literally next on the fucking porn shopping
I
block.
was next on the list, yeah, and I guess he just
Porn
decided
shopping
not
block.
to.
It's not as funnier when you do it to a girl, though.
No,
to be
yeah,
honest.
no. When you start putting the sex in play there, yeah, it does kind of make it
I
a
just
little
think it's
different.
hilarious. He spent the time looking for a dude who might look
Yeah.
similar enough to Nick to make a deep fake, but didn't do it with a woman's body.
You know
I don't
how
know.
many dicks he had to look at? Like how many naked jerking off men he
He
had to
probably
find?
loved it.
He probably did.
Well, as
love
it turns out, Bowblax, in hindsight, we've learned a lot more about Salvo since then, and it's not as surprising now, but it was very surprising at the time.
Holy
True.
fuck. Well, this show has been an interesting one. There's no fucking question about that. Holy fuck. All right. Oh, shit. Nick, is there anything else there that we missed that we need to touch on?
Yeah, no, I mean, that was basically it, yeah. Today I got a better shout out because Matt used my name in a cell for a podcast. And it came
Wait,
up on
what
stream.
happened?
Okay, so one day I guess they were investigating this drama between a streamer named Darius and I forgot the girl's name. Do you remember it off the top of your head?
Of course you
And
forgot the
Sushi,
girl's
and
name.
Sushi, yeah. So they had like a very public breakup or whatever, falling out or argument or something. And then I was like, oh my god, Darius, I love that guy. And I showed him like a compilation of this guy's crazy fucking moments. I would say, like, in comparison to streamers, he's probably most similar to, like, Dumpy when he streams, where it's, like, just a bunch of crazy shit going on in the background.
Yeah.
But, yeah, again, he's, like, really funny and stuff. So I showed Core and Chris, and now, like, Chris is, like, a super fan of Darius.
Yeah.
And Matt ended up, like, reaching out, trying to get him on the podcast.
Oh.
So, fucking Darius goes on Destiny, was like, yeah, I got invited onto this Nick DeOrio podcast.
Shit!
Or something. It's a
Nice.
Destiny, and they're just like, wow, that guy's like a commentary YouTuber or whatever.
So, did Destiny bury you? What did he say?
Matt, apparently, the way Matt described it, he described it like it was my show.
That's not
Did
how
you?
That's not how I described it.
Oh,
No.
Matt, you give
Absolutely
That's not how he
not.
interpreted it.
That's how he interpreted it, but I can't help that.
Did you hear about Nick DeOrio's show, Destiny?
Wow, Matt, you're using Nick's name to get people on your show.
Hold
Holy
on.
crap.
Did he go on?
No, he didn't go on. He's never
he
DM'd
gonna?
me. He's never DM'd me.
So wait, he didn't answer you, but he told her. Wait, he didn't answer you, but he addressed you on the fucking on Destiny's
That's
stream.
serious for you.
Are you
That's
fucking
serious.
kidding
I
me?
added him. I said, yo, IRL Darius, would you like to come on our podcast? And he says, what's up with it, shoddy? And I said, so Nicholas DeOrio has been showing us some of your clips, and we think you're hilarious. Wouldn't mind sitting down and talking with you for like an hour or so. I'll DM you to see if we can get you scheduled. And he said, yurt.
Wait,
I guess
pull
He
this
said
up,
yurt?
pull
Well,
this
that was
up.
an answer.
And this is what the yurt got us, Rivet.
The yurt's you don't know what yurt means? Come on, man. That is an obvious yes. That means I can't wait to be a part of this situation. Thank you. That's what yurt means. Play?
Well, like I've never been in a podcast scenario. I got invited to some like Nicholas DeOrio podcast thing.
Oh, that guy's like a commentary community guy. He's pretty popular, isn't he?
Yeah. So they invited me to one of those things because of the sushi stuff, and I'm like, I'm gonna talk about my ex fiance like that. But then they were like, they saw me like post some straight rate stuff, and they were like, okay, you're real interesting. But I don't know, like, I just think I'm weird. I don't think I'm interested. Well, I'm like, I've never been in a podcast scenario.
It sounds like me. You need to
Sounds
DM
like
him
Nick
again.
DeOrio invited him on a podcast to talk about his ex-wife.
He's either going to be really, really good or really, really bad.
Really, really bad.
Well, here's
no
the
in
thing,
between on
right?
that one, boys.
He's seen. All right, so he hasn't. It says that he hasn't seen the DMs, but I messaged him a month ago asking, would you want to come on
Well,
about
that was
the
a month
sushi?
ago?
This is dude, he's been thinking about this for a month.
No. Yeah. Well, no. Hold on. I messaged him a month ago about that, and then I guess Nick, you showed everybody else in your in the Destiny server, the video game server.
Yeah, we watched him for like an hour, dude.
Yeah. So Core
Now
kept
I
being like, "You
remember
got to
who
get
he
Darius
is.
on. You got to get Darius on." So I messaged him again, and I added him on Twitter.
All right,
recently.
here. Let's give you some I give you some Darius lore really quickly. Then
Just
we can
go-
fucking end the stream.
Yeah, well,
All right.
we have a game tonight too. Riveter was able to
Okay.
get a game, and Stardust, I want you to stick around because you've never been a part of Who's the Twit, and I want you to be a part of it. Xylee, stick around as well. Everybody stick around. We'll play together. And,
So
yeah, go ahead, Nick.
let me find a timestamp for you. So
I
basically, what
forgot that
happened?
was Darius you showed.
Yes, that was
I
Darius.
I forgot that was Darius you showed
Darius
us.
fucking bought a puppy, right? And he bought a puppy, and it got sick like a month into having it or something, right? So he was like reaching out because he's friends with Melina and stuff like that, and was like, Melina, what do I do? And Melina's like, you should kill the dog.
Oh my god.
Like it should, like, because hold on, before
Is
you
that
get
how
mad
she
at
said
Melina,
it?
you should, before you get mad at Melina, the
She's probably
surgery would have
full.
been $10,000 on a dog he just got.
Was that
to keep the
verbatim?
dog
though, Nick?
alive.
Did you say it so coldly? Did you?
No, she's like, oh yeah, she was
Kill
cold about
the
it. She's like,
dog.
you like obviously don't fucking get the surgery. Let the dog die.
Kill
It's
the puppy.
$10,000, and you're not even sure this dog is gonna live. Like,
Listen to
that's
me, Darius.
Crazy.
Kill the puppy. That'd be
So
hilarious.
this whole thing happens, and the stream happens, and there's like a screaming argument between the two of them. And hold on, I gotta find. This
Oh,
is so
shit.
amazing. This guy is like insane. I love it.
It was really funny.
Oh,
He spent $10,000 on this dog.
Wait, what?
He would have had spent.
Oh, for the
10,000 to
surgery.
fit,
Oh, God.
for the
yeah.
surgery, it would have been 10 grand.
expensive.
And actually, Trainwrecks picked up the bill, so it actually the
Oh,
dog did
wow.
get saved.
Shit.
But,
really?
Nice.
Yeah.
Happy ending.
That was nice of Trainwrecks.
That was nice of trainer. 10 grand's a lot. That's a fucking. That's a. Big
That's like
surgery.
no, that's just one hand of poker for him. That's nothing.
Oh.
Well, for him, it's nothing.
Yeah, for him.
Any luck there, Nick?
That is the right guy. That is the right guy that does the poker streams, right?
I don't
Right.
know. Asking the wrong
Yeah.
guy.
He does some gambling.
He owns Kick. Yeah.
Started
Started
from
Kick.
Oh fuck! I hit the wrong button. No. Discard clip. This works.
You okay?
Started
Nick?
at 21 minutes and 19 seconds. Here you
PeePaw,
go.
you got it?
This is Darius. This is the guy I said Matt should bring on a podcast because the guy's fucking interesting as hell.
Let's see him.
Then maybe that explains why. But it's like whatever, dude.
What do you think, Dan? You joined. What do you have to say about all this?
Wow. Crazy situation.
Ooh, that was nice. Unironically, Melina, you go fuck yourself. You legitimately, I get you. You've been nice in your own fucking way, but you have legitimately, like you've gone on to go and talk about how I spend money on dumb shit. You have no idea what I've spent my money on. The fact that you think the only reason why I've told you why I can't go fly out to you and go hang out with you as many times as you've asked is because you are fucking expensive. You make probably 4 times more than what I fucking make, and I don't make fucking 200 fucking K a year where I can just go to fucking New York City and go fucking buy an Airbnb for fucking like $2,000 fucking dollars and go hang out with you every other fucking month, nigga. Like you are actually like you unironically like you have this assumption I spend my money on dumb shit because I'm like because of the shit with
Destiny just gets trauma dumped constantly. Like honestly, we need to give this motherfucker some therapy. Like, can we get a therapist on fucking standby for Destiny? Is this his whole goddamn existence?
Some YouTubers need to hire editors. He needs to hire a therapist.
Like a fucking crack team of peace psychiatrists and
Shane
shit.
Dawson did it. Get fucking, who was it? Like fucking Morin, whatever. That,
Like you can't take this much. You can't be Maurice, Jerry Springer, and Sally Jesse Raphael just because of the haircut. Fucking all wrapped into one. No, this is way too much for any one human being to take.
Keep it going.
Press play. Yeah, we need more. We need more.
fucking sushi or whatever, but like still, I still have money to do everything I fucking want. I just can't fucking do sex, drugs, and travel. I'm looking at
I can't do sex, drugs, and travel.
Fucking we're dating so.
Sex isn't that expensive if you're not a loser.
Oh, there's a lot of jokes there, Bowblax. Press play.
Kill yourself, you stupid sped. Unironically, you should have killed yourself the day you had the chance.
Okay, wait, chill.
Even Destiny's gotta step in there, man. Even Destiny's gotta be like, whoa, monetization, bitch. Chill. Holy fuck. Wait, I want to hear the rest of his reaction play.
He takes like 1 second.
Oh my god!
No, fuck off! No.
Oh, Melina, what are you doing?
You had the audacity. This dumb bitch. This dumb bitch.
Oh, hold on. Okay, chill. Hold on.
He fucking put him out time out.
Just for like a minute, he's like, I need to like get like the situation under control.
Good on him though, man. You can't let that keep going. You gotta fucking know when to hold him and know when to fucking fold him.
Let's all just slow down, okay?
I'm
Everybody
starting to
needs
get a
to
deep-seated
slow down and calm
appreciation for
themselves.
Destiny.
Oh god, yeah. You gotta respect him at the very fucking least.
Holy shit, dude.
Man.
All the Destiny I've been watching lately, oh my god.
Yeah, I'm still new. I'm new. I mean, I know of him obviously because we've talked about him in the past and stuff. I've never really sat down and really watched some of this shit. Like, holy hell! Man.
By the way, if you like this clip of Darius, when you have time on whoever's listening, go look up his convo with Lav. It was just as good.
I heard people
that was
referencing
amazing.
that. Yeah.
It was amazing.
Fucking
It was
insane.
amazing.
Oh.
Kristen Arcus sent me a Darius clip.
Well, we'll be all here all night if we fucking keep going through Darius clips. It better be short. Is it short?
It's a Twitter thing, so I would assume as much or something. I don't know.
What is this? We can read it.
What the hell is this?
Bowblax, read that spastically. Go.
I don't know if I'm going to show what's above that. Damn it, Chris.
No, don't. You know what? Play the goddamn game.
Okay,
Never mind. It's
I
fine.
won't read it.
Spastically. Spastically.
Well, he's like spastic retarded.
No, well,
spastic is fast.
Yeah, like
Spastic
Darius,
is fast.
like he's doing
like
be
fast,
Darius.
but like
frantically.
Give us a Darius
I just
impersonation.
want to let you know that not only are you beautiful, but you're you're also incredibly intelligent. It's rare to find someone who's both qualities, and I feel very lucky to know you. I don't know. Come over here. Let me test your IQ, see how much inches of my cock you can take.
There you go. That's why all he does is retweets, kids. That's all he does. Good job, there, Bowblax. Thank you. Well done. Well done. A lot of
I love that guy. He's
good work.
awesome.
He is the gift that keeps on giving. There's no question there. All right, so here it is. First time for Stardust with the greatest game on all of YouTube. Who's the twit? You ready? Are you excited? Are you palpable?
I'm very confused.
All
I'm
right.
very confused.
It's all right. I didn't explain to you what's about to happen. I probably should have done that so I can get your consent. It's very important.
You're about to get tortured, Stardust.
Xylee, you see, you don't have to fucking put bad thoughts into the poor girl's head.
Before we start, one more thing.
Yeah.
Rivy, can you just quickly pull up what I sent you?
Oh, puppies!
Was that worth
wait.
$10,000? I don't know if I'm gonna let that.
That's
I don't know if I can have. I think I understand why he had to yell about sex, drugs, and travel to Melina.
take it
'cause
back.
That dog is fucking adorable.
I would give that dog $10,000.
Look at that baby.
I would give that
That is
dog
an
$10,000.
adorable dog.
That is, oh my god, he looks like a
Look how
fucking teddy
cute.
bear. Oh
Look
my
at the
God.
eyes.
My parents want to adopt a third fucking dog, and it looks just like that.
You
dog,
get
I
that
swear to
dog. You
God.
get that dog, Nick.
Get that
Get.
dog.
Oh my god.
It looks like a little teddy bear.
Look
You're
at the
right.
hairstyle. It's like he almost kind of got like a pseudo labyrinth David Bowie thing going on, like a little Prince fucking Jared fucking Troll King shit, Goblin King.
Okay,
So,
that's
by the way,
it.
next
Cancel
time you say
Melina.
that Trainwreck is like a degenerate gambling fucking fiend attacking children, remember he put 10 G's into this dog.
God bless him too.
Miskiff wouldn't have done that.
I hope he named that dog after
Trainwreck.
Trainwreck.
Right.
Dog.
Yup. Mizkiff wouldn't have done it unless the dog
was
got
Crazy
exposed for
Slick's
some
dog.
kind of
That
crime.
dog should be named
Unless that dog
retroactively.
groped someone, he wouldn't have cared.
They need to go back and rename that dog. If that dog's not named after Trainwrecks, something's wrong.
It should
Stardust
either
is
you
right.
rename it to Kick, yeah.
I would have definitely renamed it Trainwreck or Kick or something like
Well,
that.
you make it the middle name, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
the dog's name is,
True.
you make it
You
like
can always add names. Yeah. Fair
Yeah.
enough.
Yeah.
There you go. See, problem solved. Look at us.
So Melina was wrong. Hashtag Melina was wrong.
There you go. All right. So what's about to happen is we are going to show you a tweet, and then you have to determine who wrote the tweet. See? Simple.
Is it going to be somebody I know? Because I don't know anybody.
Probably not.
In this community.
It's
It's okay.
Yeah.
We still get it wrong too.
There's gonna be three.
It's like mostly us.
multiple questions.
Yeah, it's mostly
or multiple
us.
answer.
Riveter stays in the shallow end of the pool, you know? Don't worry, you'll be
have to
fine.
guess
We'll get there.
completely, just out of three.
It's never like Ryan Reynolds or anything.
Yeah, there might be. Never Ryan Reynolds up in here. There could be one day. This is responding to Mr. Beast tweet. Imagine a different universe where I don't let them cut deals in the $1,000 circle challenge, and they were still standing to this day. Bowblax, read the first one there.
I'm in that circle still, if that's the case.
Danny Duncan, Leon Lush, or Rice Gum? Bowblax?
Leon Lush.
MattPitt.
I don't know.
Leon Lush.
Nick.
So I'm gonna say Danny Duncan because I don't know him.
I remember the name. I couldn't pick him out of the lineup. Stardust.
Rice gum.
Xylee Star.
Is that the only one you knew?
That's a good question. Is that the only one you knew?
out her,
Stardust?
Nick.
Yes.
I'm gonna go Leon Lush because I don't see Rice Gum saying it, and I don't know who the hell Danny Duncan is.
I don't know if Leon was in. Oh, no, he was in that game. I will say it's Leon. Yeah, I think it was Leon.
Oh, was he in that game?
Yeah, I remember him being in the game. Yeah.
Dave, why did
So
you?
was the other two as well.
Oh, they were all in it?
Give you
Rice
that
Gum was in
hint.
it?
they were
No,
all
I
Rice
was.
Gum.
Yes.
Yeah, homie thought of that, bro.
Oh.
You're not getting
Wait,
off
Rice
that easy.
Gum was in it?
Who's Danny Duncan?
When was Rice Gum?
He's he's the winner actually.
Yeah,
He's the correct one.
I was like, maybe that's why I know his name. Did he win this fucking thing? It's very possible. See, Stardust, we all have no idea what's going on. You're fine.
Great.
All
I go
right.
through my whole life not knowing.
Oh,
what's
I
going on.
see who he is.
No, I'm going to say Danny Duncan. No,
Yeah,
no.
wasn't there some
Leon.
allegations about Danny Duncan like last year?
Is he a rapist?
No.
I'm joking.
Jesus.
Jesus, Bo.
Danny
How
Duncan.
many rapists and pedophiles can you have in one community?
See, this is
Seriously.
why when Destiny said you're calling us a rapist, like that's why it's funny. Yeah.
Okay, but he.
I'm amazed. I'm going to be real with you guys. I'm amazed at the amount of pedophile allegations that come out of commentary. Like, it's just ridiculous to me.
It's the algorithm.
Oh, actually, in 2021, Danny Duncan is being accused of physical assault by his former employee.
We had a whole fucking meeting about the guy.
All in,
Yeah,
Danny Duncan.
Nick, we had a whole fucking meeting about that guy.
All in, Danny Duncan. It's him.
That's all right. Let's fucking reveal.
My man, Leon Lush.
At least it's Leon Lush. My old
It's the last
boy.
time I go off the board.
That's what you get for changing your mind last
One
minute.
to put in an answer, and it was right.
There you go. All right, Nick, you read that one. It's so
Jalen.
long.
You have to read it.
I'm just gonna say it. Half the commentary community lacks the intelligence and emotional maturity to handle the conversations they want to have. I'm not the not Jalen. I'm not the smartest man out there.
Motherfucker. Smartest man, Jalen. Okay.
I didn't read that
It's
far.
literally
I didn't
It's
Tipster.
You fucker.
Wait, did Tipster ever say have educated in his bio?
No, I'm the average guy, which is why it says uneducated in my bio. Oh, internet unwind.
Yeah, it's internet unwind.
Internet
I was like,
unwind.
guys, I don't know if you were hearing how Caucasian
Like
this
how our
was.
answers keep changing based on how far we read it. Jalen, maybe we should read the tweet before we
Jesus,
guess.
this is my most transphobic Jalen roast.
Right.
Well, you know, Nick was thinking the tweet was just gonna say, "I'm just gonna say it," and then the N word. And that obviously is Jalen.
No, because when I heard like half the commentary community lacks the intelligence, I'm like, oh, this is
Gotta be
Jalen.
Jalen.
It's like it had to be. Yeah, I was like, oh, never mind.
But no, yeah, I think this is internet unwind. Reveal. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't give anyone a chance. Fucking.
No, we all.
Imagine if fucking was Jalen. It was earlier before she transitioned. That would have caught me.
Oh my
like,
God.
That would have been OP. Except
would've
I
been
know
insane.
she was.
You know, it
went
couldn't
by
be
she by that time.
You know, it couldn't have also been Jalen because a 2021 tweet would have never survived off that feed.
Oh yeah.
True.
River had to go digging.
Hipster too.
Yeah, same.
True. Yeah, no.
Unless it's an old screenshot, yeah.
Yeah, we
It
literally.
was even easier than we thought.
Yeah, the old Jaker don't delete very much. I
What
don't
the old
think.
game was tip or no tip, right? And we ran out of tweets because he kept deleting.
That was the
Twitter.
original game. It was tip or no tip. He deleted too many fucking tweets. Killed the game. Jesus Christ. All right, we got our third one. Mr. Beast says, I just launched 300 restaurants nationwide. Just go on your favorite delivery app and order a Mr. Beast burger. We've been working on this forever, and I'm so excited. Stardust, read the final one. It's all you. Give it with some good oomph and proud and some go for it.
The fuck?
Yeah! Tipster, Nick DeOrio, or H3H3.
All right, I'm a little disappointed. This one's a little obvious, Rivet.
Is it?
Yeah, it's
Oh,
very
God.
easy. I know who this is too.
Yeah. All right.
I mean, we just Tipster deleting tweets. He wouldn't have a tweet in 2022. Do you think H3 is gonna say the fuck?
Yeah.
No. This one, Riveter.
What? Wait. Oh, hold on. Something's going on. There's a weird twist.
But if it's H3, I'm gonna kill
I was
him.
about to
not
say,
H3.
everyone's
I'm
fat
literally gonna
here.
jump off a cliff.
It's definitely
Everyone's
Tipster.
fat
All
here.
three are
Oh my
fat.
Definitely.
God.
There's no way this isn't Tipster.
It could be
I'm gonna
anybody.
go with Nick. I'm gonna go with Nick.
Nick's
I'm
playing
gonna
games
go
with
with
him.
Nick.
I'm
There's
going
no
with
way this
Tipster.
isn't
I'm going with
Tipster.
Tipster.
Okay, I want to say Tipster because Tipster does the fuck shit like I do.
He does the fuck. But this could
Yeah.
easily
No,
be
it's
H3.
He
Nick
does the
100%.
fuck.
He does
think
the
Tipster-
fuck.
I'm not
Nick,
even
yes.
gonna convince the other. You guys
He
are
does the
wrong.
fuck. You know?
He does
Yeah,
the
right.
fuck, you know?
Very right. Yeah.
Come on, Nick. You know the fuck. You do the fuck. We all
know
do
what
the
hell
fuck.
I meant. I want to say Tipster, but then again, it's 2020, and those tweets haven't survived because he would delete his full
Yeah.
account. So I want to
Nuked
say
him.
Nicholas DeOrio.
Twist.
Why would my tweets survive?
Oh, true.
It's
'cause you used to
H3, it's
delete all your
Ethan.
shit too.
It's
So
no
gotta
way
be
it's Ethan.
It's
H3,
Ethan.
H3.
No
Unless-
way.
Ethan like hamburger. Ethan
then
like hamburger.
Unless this is
Nummy,
an old
This is
nummy,
if
nummy.
screenshot,
it's Ethan,
this
this
would
is
not
really
survive
the greatest
A&B.
fucking achievement on this show. He mind fucked everybody if it's Ethan.
Come on, Riveter. Live up to
Okay,
it.
just reveal the shit.
Reveal it. Come on, Rivy. Give it to us.
Bitch.
Yeah! Rivy Flatman!
Oh.
Best show on YouTube, baby!
The power
Where's
of
the latest?
deduction.
Nick
Bam!
What's the easiest?
Nick's nerd rage. Nick nerd rage.
I
Like,
can't
I'm
look it
out.
up on Google.
The fuck, I'm out. The fuck, I'm out.
PeePaw Producer strikes again.
Thank God I didn't bet money, dude.
Yeah, Jesus. Y'all could have gotten in trouble with that one.
Then Riveter would be, give me money. But now Riveter won't be like, kill yourself, you promise.
Hi, Nick.
Anyway, thank you for having.
There's no way.
Nick, tell the kids where they can find you, buddy.
Back here every Thursday.
Every Thursday for DeOrio, baby. Take it easy, Nicky, baby. Nick
Riveter must have been
DeOrio.
smiling ear to ear when we were all like, it can't be Ethan.
It can't be Ethan. Riveter was having
I
a time.
wanted to see Riveter's face.
Rivy has so much. You should start recording some of these things on your end, Riveter, just to give people a little behind the scenes, and we can work them in.
I have a question to Riveter though about that game.
Oh yeah, he never
Yes,
gets
ma'am.
questions. Yeah, give him one.
Riveter, how come you need a little bit more female persuasion in that game, sir?
Well, I was putting you up there, and then you got kind of, testy about some of the stuff I was putting up. So,
Oh, you such a lie. I wasn't getting
No,
testy.
what about?
Listen here, you
were talking
sensitive
about
ass
pots and
old
pans
man.
for
Shut up.
Christmas, and you said you
Yeah,
got all
sensitive ass old man. Shut up.
Woo! You a
Big
lie?
fat
I ain't
star.
heard that in a minute. A fucking grip a minute. You a lie? That was nice. I like that. Miss
I love
Stardust, if
Riveter.
you'll do me a favor and go ahead and tell the kids where they can find you, I greatly appreciate you coming on
yeah.
with us tonight. Hopefully you'll
Thank
be
you
back.
for having me. Yeah. You can find all my links at links.fromstardust.net. Or you can search Stardust on YouTube as well.
Go check her out. Go check her out. 10-5. She's on her way to 11. Go give her some love. Thanks, Stardust.
Thank you.
No problem. Xylee, baby. Tell the kids where they can find you and everything that you're doing.
You can find me at Xylee Gets Real on Twitter, at Xylee Gets Real on YouTube, and you can find me where I sit down with two other queens on the broadcast, and we're actually getting ready to record here in a few minutes. Nice. And we're actually looking for a fourth, so at Stardust, put her name in.
Yeah,
for
you're
it,
getting in
actually.
on that, right,
Just
Stardust?
saying.
I think you're a
Just
good
saying.
candidate. I think you could be.
So, but we haven't DM'd the people yet. Okay, we haven't DM'd people yet. We'll be talking about that, when we have our little meeting tonight. But you can find me there at the broadcast. So.
Oh, there you go. There you go, indeed. Mr. What the hell did I just do to my mouth? Mr. Matthew Pitterson, tell the kids where they can find you and all the wonderful things you're doing.
Check out the Now Recording channel on Now Recording. We just put out a podcast where we talk to FPS Diesel about the Quiet situation. I'm on the hunt. I'm on the prowl. I'm looking for an anime VTuber to interview. So if you guys got any recommendations, I'm willing to hear you out. We want it. I'm not DMing Flamenco.
Well, you gotta watch. No, you not now because he might deploy whores. Be careful. You don't want the whores deploying on
He
you.
might deploy
Wait,
the hose
interview
on
that that VTuber that Flamenco was defending on Twitter that sounded like a kid.
Yeah. Well, I mean, here's the thing with these VTubers. They have management companies and shit that you got to get a hold of. And I want to find an indie one that's easier.
There's a
accessible.
politics one I could refer you to. There are a couple.
Aristocracy or whatever.
There's Aristocracy, yeah, and then there's Neko series or whatever.
Yeah, I'm looking more for I'm looking more for the anime uwu ones because most of my questions revolve around what the fuck? Why is your voice like that? Are you sure that's your real voice?
Why do you talk like that?
Why do you talk like that? Why don't you talk normal?
What percentage of your fans do you think are pedophiles?
Oh my God.
Probably 20%.
Jesus. On that note, Bowblax, why don't you tell the kids where they can find you, my friend? Thank you for being on a day
Now
early.
recording. No.
Yeah, wrong
Check
show.
me out on my streaming channel, Bowblax, Leaf, and my main channel, Bowblax. Thank you for having me.
Always, my friend.
Yeah.
Bowblax exclamation point leaf.
Yes.
So we're probably gonna do something like
YouTube.com/MayoMonkey.
No.
YouTube.com/@MayoMonkey.
Every fucking time. Saturday or Sunday, there's a chance, or more likely Saturday than Sunday, if at all. But if I get an opportunity sometime this weekend, we'll probably do something very similar, a little hodgepodgey type thing with a good little cast of people. Who's ever available, co-host, other callers, feel free to drop in. We'll just talk about some bullshit and then cap our weekend off. If you're not in drunken stupors from tomorrow night. You don't want to be.
Why? What's tomorrow night?
St. Patrick's Day.
Oh.
Hey, it's St. Patrick's Day.
I'm not
today.
Irish, so.
Everyone's Irish on St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah,
No.
right.
Just a minx.
What's happening?
I've got my Guinness ready to go too.
What's
Just a
happening in this
minx,
world? Nobody gets excited about St. Patrick's
worst
Day
day of
anymore?
the year.
No, I never really did.
It's legalized abuse. You just abuse yourself real good.
It was one of those holidays where you didn't get off at school, so it was just a lame holiday.
In the army, I was an important holiday, even in Germany. I played.
Didn't get off in school.
They
let the fifth graders off to drink.
Oh.
I would debate that.
I'm
Matt.
glad
It
Bowblax
kinda
went
depend on
there.
where they pinched you.
And then Riveter does go there. Okay.
Wow.
Cool.
Womp, Riveter.
Wow.
Womp, fucking womp, you fucking weirdo. Now you get the plug. I should take away your plug for that. Plug. Before I take it
If
away.
you want my plug, go ahead and pull it on out. I don't care.
I will never pull your plug out. It'll take two hands and about 7 minutes.
I don't think I've ever told this story.
Then you're not now with your weird orgasm face
Sounds
fuck
like a
t-shirt.
fucking disappointed grandma.
Bowblax, shut the fuck up.
Sugar lumps. Never say that again. God,
I don't get this
vile.
joke.
So vile.
Bowblax likes to pick on me because
Xylie's
I'm
like
old, sort
50
of.
years old.
Yeah.
I'm not 50 yet. Shut up. I'm 47.
Okay.
She's a youngster still.
Yeah, the only over 50-year-old here is Riveter.
Thank you.
And proudly. I
Thank
might
you.
say.
Not for much longer. He turns 60 in a couple of months.
I wish, because then I'd be a hell of a lot closer to retirement.
And death. Don't fucking put yourself over that hill yet. I don't have to bury you on it. Come on, dude.
I'm not going to die for a long time.
You promise? You can make that promise?
Yeah, my grandpa was making babies in his 60s. So hell yeah, I got a long ways to go.
Better get some steps in.
A new PeePaw, again, a new son.
Exactly.
Yeah, you got to knock out some more children. That's right.
Yeah.
And
You
congratulations.
notice how Bowblax doesn't pick on PeePaw for his age, but yet he picks
Because
on
he
his
owns it,
age.
dude. He knows he's
Yeah,
old.
unlike
Fucking
Nick.
Xylie's in denial.
Sexism.
Unlike Nick,
Xylie's in
Bowblax
denial
really is a
about her age.
misogynist.
That's why, dude.
No, I'm
I
not
gotta
in
remind you
denial
that you're
about
old
my
and crusty.
age. No. I'm not in denial of my age. I tell you I'm 47. You just want to put me over 50.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, it's because you freak out every time I say it.
That's
but
true,
Riveter
too.
Doesn't,
That's
so
true,
it's
too.
literally-
It's all
hate
about the
you.
reactions. All he does is retweet Xylie. It's up to you to react to him.
I love
Yeah.
Bowblax. Bobby's like one of my favorites.
How can you
I
not
swear.
love Bowblax? My God.
I know.
You
I
take him
love
too
Bobby.
seriously. That's how you not love Bowblax.
Love him.
PeePaw, your morning
Yeah.
show, Master You. Tell the kids where they can find you and all those wonderful things.
Every morning at 7:30 Eastern Standard, you can catch me, grab your coffee, and we talk about all kinds of nonsense.
That's right.
So,
When he shoots, he don't miss. Don't forget, ladies. Thank you all so much for being here. I appreciate you. Almost 2 hours of fucking copiousness night. You cannot beat that. I'll see you on the other side. I'm going to go say goodnight to the Mush Puffs. Anything you guys might have?
Thanks for having me.
No problem. See you guys later.
Peace.
Yeah.
Hello, my dear sweet Mush Puffs. I tweaked my nipples just a little bit. We got one more rip. We got it on the other side. And because you guys have hung out so patiently, I'm going to give you a Pokemon pack rip. What? Because I do these things. And I'm going to shamelessly plug. This is, you know what? I'm not going to do this one because there's nothing in it. The code card gave it away. The code card. I'm doing another one. The code card gave it away. I do Pokemon packs all the time at the Whatnot app over at my day job at Pawn Nation. That's also there's no pull there. That gave it away. There's no pull. I'm not doing that fucking pack either. There's no pull there. There was no goddamn pull there. All right, we have a pull. That means pull. 1, 2, 3, and 4. By the way, Max Mofo is back doing Pokemon card openings. He's been back at it hard. You guys know I love my Pokemon. All right, come on. We got a pull. We got something. It might be a regular holo. It might be something awesome. Look at all that ink. We got this motherfucker here. He's showing his anus. Don't show your anus. There's the reverse hollow. And here it is. Yeah! There it is. A Moltres V. There you go. There you go. Look at that. Copious amounts of luck. Thank you guys for hanging out. You get yourself a little bit of extra love in there at the end. Let's get the hell out of here. Check me out if you want to buy cards, get more cards, get all kinds of wonderful things from me at the Whatnot shop, whether it be Whatnot app, rather, at the Pawn Nation. That's where I work. Come on over. I got comic books, cards, collectibles, video games. I mean, you want it, I got it. So come check me out. I also sell on the Whatnot app, Pawn Nation cards, Whatnot app every single day. Thank you to everybody who donated and supported and subscribed and membership today. I appreciate your faces. Real Talk, the Metaphor Messiah, take us home. We're going to do one more rip. Stick around to the end. We got one more rip. Plenty of time for you to hit the like button. Think about your life choices. Touch the tip. Give me a dap. Real Talk, take us home.
Until I'm gone, I sit back and blaze away like I'm Hakeem Olajuwon. But I guess that's what I need in life, cause I don't get no sleep at night. So I'ma just keep grinding till my people see the morning light. Feel like I'm Alexander's prodigy. Fuck your death threats, them niggas always talking honorary. The Pentagon the same, they trying to mold us in the pottery. But even if I die, my lyrics still a living history. You mean they treat us like we pawns and we listen cause we scared they ain't gon' beef with Genghis Khan? I'm higher than a dinosaur, she Oreo like Baltimore. I taught them what I know, that make me feel like I was Gryffindor. Get your game right, she hot, I call her sunlight. With lips like she's Brad's wife, I ask her cause a crash site. But that's the way it is, I guess I play protagonist. This shit will never change, I'ma go out with her. This may be everything I'm dreaming. I wake up, my superstition say the government for scheming. Here we go. This must be everything I'm dreaming. I wake up, my superstition say the government been scheming. Here we go. I roll up, they say the city lights is feeling me. My girl, she super real. She think that ain't nobody cool as me. Flying in Pacifics, I'll be ripping till I'm gone. I sit back and blaze away like I'm Hakeem Olajuwon. Yeah, da-da-da. Yeah, da-da-da. Hip-hop, I'm real talk, hip hop, I'm real talk,
Good luck, Jay Philly.
Yeah.
Welcome to the new world. You dig?
We do dig each and every single day. Christina Vina, I'm so glad you caught the show live. And that Goblish too. And all you mush buffs, thank you for hanging out. One of the biggest streams we've had in a while here. So thank you, Nick DeOrio. Thank you, everybody. Oh, MattPitt wrote me something. Let me see if there's something important here. Let me see here. Yeah, 346, yes. Who's that? Wait. Who's Gerksit? I don't know who that is. Hey, wait. Who's Gerksit?
I don't know, but look who did the retweet.
Who did the retweet?
It's in the screenshot.
Yeah, I missed it, though. Who did it? He said it in the horse! Deploy the horse! Yep. Thank you, Matt. So apparently someone was very upset about our stream, and they retweeted it, and then Flamenco retweeted it. What the fuck? Deploy the horse! I can't find my lighter. Thank you, guys. Hey, if you want to be a part of the whore deployment unit, let me know. Because I think that we can find a spot for you in the whore deployment battalion. Whore deployment brigade. We're going to deploy whores all over the world. We're going to find all the world's problems, and we're going to solve them with good old-fashioned hoetry in motion. The whores are coming to town. 1 if by land, 2 if by sea. You know it's by sea because the whores keep it wet. Let's go! I feel like I ate a lot of that. I think I ate a lot of that. There we go. Thank you for the burp. Good night, everybody. Thank you for all the donuts and subs and all those things. You bunch of weirdos. Good night.